Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Dorkvision stream. Um, you can watch this stream every Sunday night from 9 p.m. to midnight. You can watch our Wednesday stream from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except probably this one coming up, because I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled, so I might be a bit out of it for the few days before that. So, you know. Let's also... Uh, Also, you can find my books on DriveThruRPG, and that includes my book of Gastromancy and my guide to slimes. You can find my book of Secrets and City Generator on the DM's Guild. You can support me on Patreon at patreon.com/noblecrumpet, and I think that's it for introductions. Let's get back to what we were doing in the game. So, you guys, I'm pretty sure, finished up all of the stuff going on in Kirat al-Zihad. You defeated the psychic sufferer, one of the scarred ones that worshipped in Kabulos, and after defeating her, Nadine, you guys were able to escape, leaving the town pretty much in the same way you left it. Well, better than you left it. And
yeah, some people, they're not happy about it. So.
Yeah, some people aren't happy about it. Mostly Zumosu, if anything. Everybody else is kind of unaware of what was going on due to the psychic nature of it. You guys were flying on through the desert, offward to the Tines of Myth, when you were intercepted by a group of dragons. Not realizing that one of them had a rider, it promptly destroyed your magic carpet, shredding it to smaller pieces, and you guys crash-landed into one of these scab-like bluffs from the Scablands. You crash through, and now you're in a sort of rough glass tunnel, or crystal tunnel. The entrance that you crashed through has, like, caved in, and one of the dragons that was chasing you has also gotten trapped in the rubble. It is shaking the rubble off, and you guys were able to banish it, so it is on hold for now. Zumosu and Duskflicker are currently invisible, and Boomcrash, Mao, and Amon are checking the exits. So, Zumosu, I think because we ended so abruptly because of the computer issues last time, I think you were going next, if the turn order is to be expected.
Yep, I was in the middle of doing my shenanigans.
Alright, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm still invisible with Duskflicker. I'm gonna pick up a pebble. I'm gonna cast light on it because that doesn't require concentration, and I'm gonna chuck it down the closest hallway just to see what's going on.
Okay, you chuck it down the hallway to the north. In the hallway to the north, it reflects down the crystalline tunnel there. It seems to continue in this fashion for a while. You see a small bit of movement, but it quickly stops. You don't see too much down there, but you can try and make a perception check to get more info.
Yep.
Oh, another minor announcement. Mao is going to be late, so we're going to have to deal with that.
Do I get any visual or benefit from having the light?
You do. You don't have disadvantage on this check.
Okay, well, I want to go to 12. Wait, Duskflicker could check too.
Technically, they can.
DM, I would ask a question.
Yes.
South of my location, is there any passageway whatsoever? Because I can't see it.
Directly south?
Yeah.
No. To the south and west there is.
Okay, so I'm seeing like a complete blackness here to here, and I see gray areas like.
Yeah, I think this should be accurate.
Okay. Like, so am I at a dead end?
No, you're not at a dead end. You're just nestled in a corner that is an unfortunate location in the dynamic lighting that I've set up. I've kind of set it up with little prongs coming out so that you can't see around corners so easy, and so that I don't have to, like, explain that you can't shoot around those corners.
Okay, because I can't see any path at all, but okay.
Okay, well, if you check the stream out, you might be able to see it. Anyway, okay, so Duskflicker was able to glance at the slight movement down the hallway. It looked like a small humanoid ducking into a tunnel. But otherwise, Dust Flicker doesn't see any other movement beyond that way. Something just ran down the tunnel, but I don't see any big dragons.
Okay, I'm gonna climb onto Dust Flicker. And I probably would have noticed at least a party going on the left-hand side, so I'm gonna go down that hallway. Pretty fast, so I guess I'll just keep on going.
Okay, so you're heading down there.
Mounted speed is still pretty far, so I can go like 60.
Um,
Well, I could get like 100. Well, how would you rule this? Because it's rough terrain. So would it be 60 if I use both of Dust Flicker movements?
so it will probably be rough terrain from you here. From like here to here. It's like 15 feet of rough terrain.
So I could move 90 feet then with all of his movement twice. If I use the dash action then.
Sure.
Okay, so then I have 90 feet left. Doo-doo. I will run past Boom Crash, still invisible. I get over here. Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't get the warning. Sorry, dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll any sort of reaction? Because my instinct would be to stop.
Yeah,
I
no,
try and do a
you
stealth check or
you
something?
may stop. So
Okay.
you rush into this hallway, which opens up into a wider room, and there is a large dragon resting on a big glass slab. It looks like they were kind of alerted to the sound of noise as their ear twitches and they start to move their head upward. You can see that there are a few other humanoids moving around in the in various crystal tunnels nearby this place, under the watchful eye of the dragon. So yeah, you suddenly come to a stop in your invisible steed and screech along the glass as the dragon looks back towards where you are. It's going to try and perceive you. Make a stealth check with advantage, of course.
Great.
Chris, 2 questions.
Yes.
First of all, are we going in turn order? Because I'm not in the initiative. And secondly, could you turn on my dark vision? I think that's the reason why I can't see anything.
God damn it. I thought I
Oh,
fixed
it
this
might have
last
been-
time.
It might have been because didn't he pull in a new token or something?
It did, but I
Yeah.
thought that I replaced the token with the correct type of...
Okay, I'm pretty sure the
Not-
dragon noticed us.
Okay, well, trying to do that stopped the display driver, so we have the same exact problem that we had last session. Great.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Well, I'm going to try and fix this now.
Okay.
So, I'm going to try and get Amon's character to no longer do that. So every time
Okay.
we drag a new one in, it should have night vision turned on. I
Do
just
you
want
wanna-
to. I just want to double check. Do you have night vision right now?
Yes, I can see. Yeah.
Okay, then I have saved it. Does anybody else have this same problem?
I think I'm good.
Everybody's
I'm-
good.
If you
I've
can
been
see,
good.
If you can see fine, then you have no problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't see anything.
then I'm gonna have to go to a hold screen. Not that one. This one. Okay. And then try and get everything back. So it might take a minute or two because it takes a while to load. So bear with me for a few seconds. But at least I know what was doing it. I think it's just the intense dynamic lighting here. So for next game, I'm going to try and split it into maybe 2 maps instead of 1 map, hopefully. Do. How was everybody's week?
Pretty good for me.
I finally
Hi, Aaron.
I finally put the car into the repair shop, so
That's
Okay.
nice.
hopefully
That's good.
but they found apparently additional issues, so I mean, the insurance is gonna pay for it, so it's not a big deal. But apparently, there's like $1,000 worth of additional damages they gotta repair.
Yikes.
Oh, lovely.
No.
But it's
Well,
the insurance, so
yeah.
Anybody else have any funny anecdotes or terrifying news to share with the audience?
Not terribly. I can raise my arms above my head,
Oh, that's
which
nice.
is so nice. Oh my god, I didn't realize how wonderful that was until I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like the Pfizer shot with me, because I couldn't raise my arm for a week or so. Although obviously yours is different, but we are still live, just so you know, in case you share something you don't want to.
No, it's okay. And Erin, the current partner, I think is like watching us right now because I finally remembered to send her the stream. So hello, Erin.
I'm so glad you could join us to watch a hold screen for a while. You can get to know all the characters. Zumasu, the Greyguard paladin that has forsaken his oath to Allure and taken up the horse-headed furry goddess. Amon, the death cleric who has forsaken his god of suffering to take up the god of death, and is now on a quest to fuck over the previous god, which is more the current quest we're on.
He takes no prisoners and takes names. He's willing to punch his mother.
And Mao, the that's right, he is willing to punch his mother a lot, it seems.
If I could deal more than D4 plus D6 damage, then I wouldn't have to punch so much.
Wow, Roll20 is not wanting to come back. Mao, the thief that has amnesia, forgot a bit of their childhood through repressed memories, but apparently they were involved with some sort of cult. More recently, they've been found to have had some sort of thing inside of them that was a repressed memory of some other tiefling. Not sure what that
secretly an
means.
anime character the whole time.
Secretly, like she's the only one that doesn't have a mount, so she has to Naruto run everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Boom Crash, who has also forsaken their powers.
Yeah, we have a theme.
Have a theme that's going on. Basically the demon of shadow demons, Rixali, gave her shadow powers, but she has since forsaken that patron and protected herself and warded herself against them, and then taken up wizardry through the proper channels of wizarding school.
And wearing pink. Lots and lots of pink.
Oh, okay, so one of them finally loaded. That's good.
Excellent.
It does just take a while, but I think it did need me to refresh it that one time. So let's get the DM version loaded. And yeah, I think you guys are right. I definitely need to bite the bullet and just get a better computer, because it's definitely my graphics card, even though I just updated it. It's
that sucks.
I can't physically fit a better one in my computer because of the way that Dell made this machine. So
Good old Dell. As
Grumble,
I said
grumble.
before, though, graphics cards, they still didn't really drop in price.
uh-huh.
Well, that's half true. The ones that are 5 years old finally dropped in prices.
Oh, that's nice.
Hooray.
That's the one I have, I think. Also,
Hey,
Mao is heading home now.
Great. You can still get an 8 gigabytes graphics card. It's still going to be a few more $100 than it should be, but at least you can get an 8 gigabytes graphic card now.
All right.
That's nice.
We've got music. It's still loading, but things are looking promising.
See, this is where we turn into Homestar Runner's loading song. It's
Loading song.
The loading song. I can't believe this cartoon is nothing but the loading song.
So what do you guys think you're going to find at the Tines of Myth? This vague and vaguely described thing.
Hopefully disappointment. Because that's what I'm
Monsters?
expecting.
Some sort of monsters that's gonna fuck with us, because that seems to be the usual theme. The party's either gonna end up being split, or we're gonna have tons of mobs at the same time. One or the other.
Well, right now we have
We're going
Dungeons
to-
and Dragons, so honestly I don't know how much else we can throw things at you, but...
If I chose a bad path, I would have split the party anyway. So we're already at that point.
Do you remember that lady in Atlantis who was always smoking and she had that one iconic line, "We're all gonna die"?
We're all gonna die. I actually rewatched that
Yeah.
recently.
Commander.
Yeah, same.
Commander.
Okay. So we made it back. Can somebody move their character? Actually, no, I can do it, I believe. Yes, okay. Me moving characters does work, and it loaded everything properly. Okay. So, now I think we're back. Zumosu, that was your turn. You did a stealth... No, you did a stealth check. I remember where we were now. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I failed my stealth check, and I still have movement left, so I was gonna probably just scooch back only 10 feet.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's all I can do. Okay.
We'll have
The
the
dragon do.
We'll have the dragon do a little skill check. I believe it's called perception.
Can I try and perceive him as well?
I mean, you probably heard me passing, so yeah.
Yeah, Amon definitely heard, well, hoof prints clopping by him. But let's see if the dragon does have disadvantage because you're invisible. It's like a double bonus. Well,
I think it needed to roll a 1. It
needed to roll double. Oh, at least 1/1, it seems. Okay, the dragon stands more upright, and it seems to be turning around to specifically face your direction. It seems to have heard you. It might not have seen you, but it knows something is up. It hasn't acted yet, though, but I'm going to add it to the initiative. Also, I do need to add him onto the initiative, so I'll just roll for your initiative. Do you remember what your initiative was last time, before we replaced your token?
No, sorry. I'm usually slow, so just put me at the end.
It says that Amon's initiative is 9. He's at the very bottom right now.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to know what it was before I re-rolled it and made it 9.
I think that's probably fine, because it was before me. And were you before or after Maomon?
I think it was before, because Mao went the last path.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're at least together.
Okay.
All right.
We all took a turn. No one missed an action or anything like that. So I think we're fine there.
All right. I still had so I had my 10 movements, so I got closer, saw the dragon, then I backed up 10 feet, and that's pretty much all I could do with my turn. I used all my actions.
Okay, it is the blue dragon's turn.
Oh, great.
Well, that one's banished. Though I
good.
am trying to see why Combat Tracker's not doing its normal thing. Hold on a second. This one's an easier fix. Just need to restart the API. Yeah, definitely next time I'm going to split this into different maps so that it'll not load so slowly.
I guess Mega Dungeons are kind of out. Not a good option.
The Undermountain campaign I have, like, I always draw the entire map and then I cut it up into pieces. And then I put them into what makes sense on the screen. Okay. I think it should be working now, so let's progress to Boom Crash.
Okay.
It's
This is not where I at all want to be, because there's a lot of shit in this room, so I'm going to hustle full movement this way. And then Misty...
Do you want me to describe what you saw in the room, even though it's dark?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I have double sight, so I can see everything clearly.
Oh, okay, sure. So, it was just not doing so on my screen. Oh, god damn it! Can't believe it.
Oh, no.
Display driver just stopped again.
No!
I might just have to do it from the DM screen and just hope that you guys don't look at the, stream.
I'm gonna turn off Twitch, so I'm not gonna look at the stream.
Okay. And, stream, I guess, just, deal with it this time, because this will be much quicker for me to do things with. Okay. So, we got lots of weird hidden stuff in here. Okay. So, you went into that room, and even though it's dark, you're able to see through your devil sight, by virtue of that. And you can see that there are a lot of dragons in the room, a lot of young dragons feasting on what appear to be, like, both humanoid and, like, monster and horse, like, corpses, all bloodying the glass in the room, which has been pounded into the dust beneath their feet. Their little feet. Okay, seeing this, I'm assuming you want to turn back.
Yeah, no, that's, I am a chicken dinner, so I am not going that way. So, full movement, I think, is 30 feet. I get to, like, this rock. And then I would like to... I see Mao. I didn't notice that she was down there. I see Mao, and I'm going to Misty Step.
To her?
Over next to Mao.
Okay.
So...
Misty Step over to Mao.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that was your bonus action. You still have an action.
Mal looks okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can see everybody that I can see. I'm going to look at Amon and sort of telepathically say, have you seen Zumasu? Where the hell is he?
Do I actually...
Yeah, could you roll a perception to see if he heard me?
You can, yeah, roll a perception to figure out his approximate location, but I can definitely let you know that he's gone by you. Okay. You do have disadvantage to perceive him, but a 13 is enough to know that he clopped past you on.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just gonna
their
point in this general direction.
Yep. Amon
Awesome.
points down
Okay.
that hallway that Zumasu is running away from that you guys do not know he is.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't run into anyone.
Or
you know,
shout, or, warn anybody. I don't know.
No, I'm saying more like he collides because he's on a fucking horse. He's on an invisible horse. That
Yeah.
shit is dangerous.
Alright. So, do you want to do anything else? Your turn, Buka?
I'm just going to communicate that where I came from, there is a fuck ton of, like, young dragons eating people and shit. So do not go that way. It's not safe. We're going to have to bust our way through eventually. So I think we just need to pick a direction, stick together, and keep going.
Alright. That being said, is your turn done?
Yes.
Alright. It is Mao's turn. I think I heard some noise coming down from the hallway this way, and she points down towards the eastern hallway. Doesn't sound like dragons, but sounds small. Where are we going? I don't know why I'm making her terrified right now, but
Yeah, I was gonna say like
it's very
every time
uncharacteristic of her. But
Yeah, every time you are one of us, everyone becomes more caring and cautious.
And,
well,
like...
because as a
very
DM, I'm like,
sweet-tempered.
I don't want to control you guys, so I'm like, what do you guys think that I should do, the character?
Well, she does follow Dorkvision, so she'll probably go wherever she's going, or
She'd
go
probably
near.
scout ahead.
Okay.
Actually, I think she
Stealthed.
was. I think she was heading toward the bottom.
She
right,
was,
wasn't she, before? Yeah.
And I explained that she heard noises coming from that direction.
Just do a 50-50, whether she actually investigates the noise or just GTF.
I think
does.
she would investigate the noise.
I think that
Honestly.
so too. So I'll say a natural 4 is she avoids it. Okay. I guess she's
Okay.
gonna avoid it. She's going to.
Damn you, Ouija board.
She's
you
gonna
failed
run
us.
to the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One move action. She sees the light down the north hallway that looks kind of unnatural. It looks almost like sunlight. So she's gonna follow that, using her cunning action to dash, of course, at half speed in this terrain. 1, 2,
I thought
3,
it
4.
was someone casting light. I thought she already seen it happen.
She did, but she saw an invisible person cast it and then throw it down the hallway. So, and I don't think she was there to actually see that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So this way. 1, 2,
We're going in all separate directions.
and she can dash again if she needs to. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, she's gonna dash down this way, and then I'm gonna have her make a perception check. So that'll be skill.
Make sure she hides because she will whine if she's not hidden.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well,
She does have
she
a bonus
doesn't. She
action.
doesn't have the cunning action because she's been dashing to scout, unfortunately, over the rubble. She does perceive that there is noise to, like further down the hallway, but it again doesn't sound like a dragon. It sounds like two creatures talking to each other, but she can't make it out in the echoey caverns. She does also note that there are 2 small tunnels to the south of her. She's hiding in a niche, or not hiding, but she's getting cover in a niche. Alright, she is done. Amon, it is your turn. She doesn't shout this, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Whoa.
I'm gonna. Talking's a free action, so I'm gonna move over on my horse a little bit and just see if I can go whisper him on. Come on, come on! There's a dragon. This hallway.
I already
over this
see
way.
it. But
Okay, yeah, I'm over here, by the way.
Well, I'm not. I'm ignoring Zumosu. I'm hugging the walls. See if there's any alternative. Okay, is this a solid wall?
It is not. You see that there is a small crack in the wall, probably big enough for a small creature to squeeze through.
Okay, that's not a small creature, so I'm just going to have to back up. Well, okay, I'm gonna head toward this direction, then, but that's the extent. I am basically where Mao was.
Okay, I'll have you make a perception check as well then.
All right.
Okay, it's pretty good. You hear noise down to the south, just as Mao had described before. It sounds like there are creatures talking in a language. It sounds very guttural. And do you speak Draconic?
No, I do not.
Okay, then you do not understand what they're saying, but it sounds Draconic in some way. You also hear people, you don't hear a lot of, like, foot movement, but you hear a lot of, like, clattering, and swordplay, almost.
Okay. Well, okay, when I say when you hear for, is it like regular?
You hear, like, wood clashing together, you hear, like, bits of steel scraping, but only every once in a while.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like a din of battle. This sounds more like training or drilling or whatever.
Perhaps. At least not an intense battle of warlike proportions.
Okay. Well, either way, I want to avoid there, but I'm running out of time, so okay. I'm not gonna say anything because I never do. Okay, move on.
Okay, is that all your movement that you want to do?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. I double moved.
Okay, it is the dragon's turn. The dragon roars and then says something again in Draconic that kind of echoes down the hallways. Kanamuka Kale. And in place of its turn, a bunch of... You hear a bunch of, like, foot pads start clopping out into the room behind you, Zumasu. They start chasing you guys down. Probably something to the line of investigate whatever that noise was. So I'm going to add these guys to the initiative. Okay, and then I'll have Zumasu go next. And then I'm going to have to hit reorder the initiative once that's done. So Zumasu, you have the turn.
Neat. I'm gonna clap by Boom Crash and just be like, hey, I'm over here, still invisible. Think it might be useful later. Have you seen Mal?
She, for some fucking reason, went up. I don't know why.
She must have seen something down that hallway, but there's a dragon the other way and I hear footsteps. We should keep on going this way, maybe.
Okay, I'll get her and I'll bring her down this way.
Or, yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a copper piece, chuck it down this hallway.
Sure, you chuck it down this hallway that all the noise has been coming from. The noise immediately stops, and you hear a guttural shriek. And then two lizard folk start running around the corners and immediately stop as they run into Amon.
Oh, great. Can we
One
at
of them
least,
shouts back over their shoulder, "Come on!"
No. Can we at least get the light feature for the copper piece?
Sure can. I'll put... because I think it's this torch that I was using, so...
Yes, this
Yeah,
torch.
just a little torch is fine.
We'll say you tossed it, like, over here. Okay. Need to add them to the initiative. Yes, yes I do.
I don't like this.
Alright. Anything else for your turn, Zemosu? Well, I guess that was mostly Dust Flicker's movement, yes.
Well, I had to use an action to cast light, so I guess that's pretty much it. I'll just kind of sit here. I'll
Okay.
scooch a little bit in between them and Amon, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. It's this dragon's turn. I'm gonna reorder descending. Okay. Alright. That guy's still banished. Boom Crash, it is your turn. You see a lizard folk and another lizard folk come around the corner and start engaging Amon.
I'm gonna look over to Amon. It's like, are we breaking through them, or are we turning around and going in a different direction? I need an answer.
I'm gonna just raise my fist and just start swinging.
Okay, so we're breaking through these guys. Shit.
I like not saying anything ever.
I mean, you got pretty good breaking through spells for pushing them away.
Yeah, we need to just commit to a direction. So I'm going to, because I don't know exactly where Mao is because I didn't see, I'm going to use sending and say, Mao, get the fuck back here. Do not split the party. There are lizard folk. We're breaking our way through and picking a direction and running.
Okay. Can she respond to sending?
Um,
I'm pretty sure.
yes. You can send a message. Answer in a like manner immediately.
Okay. She says, I'm hiding in a corner right now, but there's nobody up here except for like one dude.
Okay, I communicate that to Amon. It's like, actually, no, we should go this way. Because it sounds like there's only one dude up there. Confirm?
I'm gonna groan. It's like, fine.
Okay.
Well, that was her response, so I guess she's waiting for you.
Okay. So I'll move my birdie butt up. 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, Big Daddy. 5,
No,
Oh,
6.
they were already
banished.
there. That's banished.
No,
That's
but Big Daddy is down there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To the lower left.
Yeah, no, we're aware of
Daddy
that
Dragon.
one. That's the one Zumasu was running from.
Yeah.
Who, unbeknownst to you guys, is named Kivkron Uncle Sparks.
That's adorable. I'm gonna hide against this wall, and that's the extent of my movement. So.
Alright. And with that, it is Mao's turn, who Allie just walked in, so it's gonna probably take her some time to get her computer going and stuff. So, for now, she's going to wait for you guys, but
Just have her hide.
well, I'm assuming she's going to try and kill the quote-unquote one guy, if I know Mao. So,
Yeah.
she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shoot him.
Well, this guy hasn't had a turn in combat, so I'm gonna say she's gonna have to use her cunning action to jump out of, like, not being seen, I think, because she needs to get there, so dash. So she'll dash, and then she'll make an attack or assassinate. I need to remember how she works. Oh, yeah, probably Cinder Smite. Oh, that's the Sunblade. Her macros aren't set up. You survive! Alright. She ignites Cinder Smite and shoots this one dude with advantage, because he is surprised, and hasn't had a turn yet. So that's going to be 29. It's an auto crit. That's going to deal... How much does Assassinate deal? Okay, 71 damage. This guy dies immediately. I shouldn't have deleted him. I should have just said he's dead. Okay, there was one other dude up there who turns suddenly to see her, but there now is only one dude, so her statement is still true.
Excellent.
Alright, oh, and I should add them to the initiative, though, because they might want to fight back. Okay, it's that dude's initiative. Just reordering. Oop, why didn't it do it? Okay, so, one of the lizard folk from down south is going to rush in and join their comrades, and immediately run into Duskflicker, because they're trying to get around there. Feeling around for an invisible target, they take out a spiked club and start swinging it around wildly with disadvantage. They only got a 23, so that's going to deal 7 damage to Duskflicker.
That doesn't break the invisibility because I'm concentrating.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't break the invisibility.
They hit a flesh wall.
Okay, it makes 2 attacks. Cool. It also is wielding a spiked shield, so it's going to try and shove that into Duskflicker as well. Does a 15 hit Duskflicker?
I have to pull up the sheet. I think it might not.
It does.
No.
12. So Duskflicker takes another 5 piercing.
Poor horse.
Oh, and it's the guy next to him. The first lizard folk starts shouting in Draconic to its allies, and, well, he's gonna try and get through as well. He's gonna wildly swing for the biggest thing in the room, which is Duskflicker. This guy's gonna bite first, and misses. Then he takes out his club, and he's gonna swing that, and misses. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so they can get about there. Good to know. Amon, it is your turn.
All right. This invisible wall is just working out somehow. So I'm just gonna keep on running.
It seems like your
Good
god is
job.
protecting you.
Yep. This rubble is rough terrain, right?
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna say mostly the big mass,
Yeah.
and I guess that individual space.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the extent of me running around.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. This guy can't really shove past, so he's just gonna pile on to Duskflicker. Go for a bite. That just
That
meets... Oh, that meets Duskflicker's AC.
Oh, I thought he had 13, you see?
It is 12 from the look of it.
Oh, damn.
So that takes 3 piercing damage. This guy's gonna take his spiked shield and try and ram it as well, and misses. You kind of like use your sword to batter away this lizard folk's shield. They are perplexed by what's going on here, but they're not letting up. Right.
Meat wall.
Sorry to have shoved everybody. Yeah. Okay. Another lizard folk is going after Mao now that it's gotten itself right. It rushes for her since she wasn't able to hide, and this guy makes 2 attacks, one with different weapon. They're going to use their whip and hit Mao for 5 slashing. Then, let's do a bite after that. He comes in with his whip, whoosh, slashes it across Mao's back as she's trying to dodge out of the way. I don't think she'd want to uncanny dodge 5 damage, so it's gonna try and bite again. Oh, hi, Mao. And it did hit with its bite for 7 damage, so I guess that one's a better one to uncanny dodge since there's nobody else around. So that'll just deal 4. Okay, it's done. Now, it's this dragon's turn, but this dragon isn't really doing anything. He's just sending his other lizard folk to join the battle.
It's delegating.
Yeah. Big crashing noises aren't unheard of in this area, it seems.
Did Will make a landslide again? God damn it, Will. No more cave-ins.
Okay, you guys hear some lizard folk moving down the hallway. Zumasu might be able to perceive them. Boomcrash hears them a bit more clearly, coming from the hallway where the big Uncle Sparks dragon was. Zumasu, with your good ol' initiative 1, what would you like to do?
So Duskflicker's gonna disengage and move his 60 feet away.
Sure
Flesh
thing.
walls beaten out of here. So when does the rough terrain start? About there?
It starts like in the main mass, and then also that space over there.
And then
I can draw something for that if we.
I guess I'd make it basically to the center. So
There's the rough terrain.
okay, so that'd be 15. That'd be another 15. I can pretty much get to here. So that's what I'm.
All right, do it. Dust Flicker tramples over the broken glass hunks and takes you with them. The lizard folk are still swinging at nothing when they realize that their foe has apparently gone off when they hear the steps retreating off down the cavern ahead of them. So they'll come after you and they know you're gone, but they don't know exactly where you went.
All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Can I just? Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just gonna chill here.
All right, you can hold an action if you need to.
Yeah, but most of the stuff I do would break my invisibility. Okay, actually I'll do one weird thing. I want to mage hand a rock and then hold an action to throw it down like this hallway to make it seem like something's going this way.
Okay. Sure. You hold your action for when the lizard folk come by to try and distract them.
Yeah, make it seem like they might have to split themselves up at least, even if they don't all follow.
Okay, that guy is still banished. I think it's 4 rounds now of banishment, so it's starting to get up there, but it's not a threat yet. Boom Crash.
No, it's only been 3, so.
Well, 4 since you guys were checking out the hallways, I think. Because we had 1 round last time.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna whisper to Boom Crash and Lamont, I'm here. Just keep going.
Sure. Boom Crash. You also note that near you there are more tunnels that seem to be embedded in the walls, probably big enough for a small creature to go through. And in fact, one does as a kobold peeks its head out from beneath your legs. It pokes its head back in.
She sort of waves jauntily at him and is like, oh, great, let's get the fuck out of here. And hugs the wall. 3, 4, 5, 6. Anything there?
There is just a coin with light on it.
Okay.
Oh no, that coin would have been gone from the last coin.
I guess that one did go away.
This coin still technically would be here.
Yeah. I would say that you can see the light from Mao's Cinder Smite off in the distance, a fire light, and the sounds of combat.
Okay. Because I can't get a clear view or shot of anything. I'm just gonna keep moving.
Fair.
1 action. Hold on. Let me just do the ruler, and because that's a little bit more efficient. No, go away. Okay, I can make it there. Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Mao, are you back and in Roll20?
I mean, I think I'm in Roll20. It's taking a while, though.
Okay. So basically what's happened is you checked out the northern hallway. There was less noise up here, so through a sending spell, Boom Crash was able to talk to you. You told everybody to follow you, and you assassinated a lizard folk dude, and another one's engaged with you. It looks like to the immediate north, I guess to your right as a character, there's a tunnel that seems to have less crystals in it, and in fact you think you can hear some noise of some non-dragons in there. In fact, it sounds like humanoids talking in common.
Oh, cool. Well, let's murder this lizard folk then, and then move on.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Did you get in, or do you need me to roll things?
I just can't use the map, but I can roll.
Oh, okay. Do wonder if you have the same problem that Amon just did a second ago. No, you don't.
I have to double check my the acceleration thing first.
Also, I wouldn't disable that because that seemed to break everything when
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have to probably turn it back on.
Ah, yeah. What was I looking for? I was gonna look for...
Lizard murder.
No, the light.
Boo.
How's the torch? There it is. Put the torch here to represent your light. Okay. So, you rolled, you attacked, 16. Let me check. That hits their AC. They're blocking with their shield, but you're able to knock it down and, with a quick maneuver, pull out your scimitar and slash into their sides. Oh, you're using Cinder Smite.
Oh, was it the scimitar? I thought Cinder Smite was out because of the glow.
It was out, but it got within 5 feet of you. Do you wish to still shoot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you would just have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So just roll one more time since we already know what that would have been.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, a 14 no longer hits.
Mm.
You try to kick its shield out of the way to fire at it, but it then kind of rams it into you, deflecting the attack. You still have your cunning action.
Yeah, bonus action, disengage to that hallway.
Sure. You disengage to the north?
I can't see, so wherever that hallway was that you said that looks less crystally.
Sure. You disengage and go into that hallway. You take about 15 feet in. You can see that there is a humanoid wearing nothing but rags, shirtless. He has like a pickaxe in his hand, and he turns towards you, looking beyond what appears to be a kind of mining cart track. There's also another lizard folk in here with a whip, and it cracks it menacingly. But there are also hallways, more hallways to the north, northeast, and south inside of this chamber.
Just gonna run away, whatever remaining movement I have, away. Probably north.
Alright, you start running to the north-ish. I'll have you run away from the dude, so it's like the northeast one.
And I can see now.
Okay, good. Cool. In that case, more lizard folk. So these lizard folk are going to rush after Zumasu. They head towards the rubble and take a look at their...
the thingy.
Yeah.
I do the thingy. So I guess it's a deception check or something?
Well, they see their banished dragon there and see Amon in the northern hallway kind of running away. You can try in your deception check, but at this point they also see Amon, so they might just follow Amon.
Yeah, it was mostly to see if I could separate one of them at least.
Okay, you can attempt it.
Yeah, probably not.
We'll
I have
see.
Good deception.
I'll roll against it. Let's see. Oh, not intelligence, wisdom. Okay.
Look, at least one of them's being told to go over there.
It sees the rock move with its perceptive senses, and it shouts something back to the other lizard folk. And it goes after where the rock went, while the others are probably going to pursue you guys. And it took most of his turn to investigate this area, so fun. Looks like this guy is going to follow his orders. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can only get to here, even with a dash. So let's move on. Oh, it's these guys. Okay, this guy's gonna be able to see him on, so he's gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he collides with Dusk Flicker. But he had to dash to get here, so he's done. Amon, it is your turn. It looks like more lizard folk are starting to converge on you guys.
Alright. Alright, I think I'm just gonna cast Guardian of Faith. Smack dab into this location.
Okay. I'll find something to act as that. We'll just put a... funny little glyph right there.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
Right. A avatar of Nerul rises from the ground, scythe in hand, red necrotic energy, waiting to swoop its scythe into anybody that happens to pass by. Okay, anything else?
That's the end of action for me. I'm done.
Alright, this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the best he can do here. The other lizard folk here can sense that Zumasu is somewhere here, so this guy is going to try and toss a javelin in that general direction with disadvantage. And fails. And that's all he can do. This guy is going to chase after Mao. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. He gets to Mao, and let's do some attacks. He's going to take his whip. Actually, he doesn't need to get that close to you with his whip, so he'll just whip from here.
Rude.
13 does not hit you.
Nope.
So now he has to jump in with his shield. She's going to slam into you with its spikes. And it goes for a deadly strike, but you're able to matrix dodge out of the way of that potentially critical hit. Okay, it looks like more lizard folk keep coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Another one bumps into Dusk Flicker. And a final one is going to see that its friends are engaged here. 2, 3, 5, 6. And it's going to try and toss a javelin over their heads. So you have cover, Zumasu, and they have disadvantage.
That still hits, I think, because how much does cover give extra?
In this case of just like a person in front of it, it's partial cover, so that's +2, so it hits the 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does it hit me or
It hits Dust Flicker in
okay.
general.
Chunkier boy.
Yeah. It wouldn't have hit you anyway, because it would have gotten a 17 against your, like, 21. So, 5 piercing.
Okay. I might heal Dust Flicker next round.
Well, it's your turn. You get to choose.
Okay. I don't see Boom Crash or anybody else here, so we're gonna disengage and keep going, because this little bit is rough terrain still, but otherwise I got my good movement.
Yep.
First go 35's worth of movement over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Boom Crash because I know her turn's coming up. Maybe erupt the entrance. Trap them behind with the Guardian.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was going to either do that or a wall of force. I sort of like whisper back.
And I can only move a little bit more. Because of that rough terrain, I'll just go 20 feet more so I can go about. I don't see nothing. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna heal Dust Flicker because otherwise I don't got anything else to do. I'll pull out the thing and just roll Cure Wounds. You can scooch on.
Okay, as Dust Flicker is rushing off, you kind of pat their neck and heal them up with some a flash of radiant energy. Just kind of like
That's not
temporarily
terrible.
reveals the horse's neck, but then it fades just as quickly as it came. This guy's still banished. Boom Crash, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. Erupting Earth, how much? 20-foot cube. Come on, where's the draw shape? There you go.
Yeah, you could just wall them off right there and have them hit the Guardian.
Yeah, that was so 2, 3, 4.
Could also just ready it for when they come near the Guardian. It depends on what you want to do. That might be a little risky.
Yeah, just cast it now. Get it over with.
They'd have to have a hard time getting through it, and they'd have to get through the Guardian.
I don't want to give anybody the opportunity to, like, be able to come through this way. So right now, I can block them with movement. So I'm just going to cast and bolt.
Okay.
Okay, so Erupting Earth.
You cast Erupting Earth. You kind of like point it towards the ceiling, and the ceiling starts to cave in. Crystalline shards and chunks falling out of the ceiling, mixed with like hefty rock and whatnot as you rush off.
Okay.
You see
I also
a dead lizard folk around that corner there.
Mao was here. That's good.
my visibility also turned off because Cure Wounds would have canceled out the thing because of the way invisibility works.
Oh, because you cast a
me and my-
spell, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, it would have turned off when you did light, I believe, because that's casting a spell.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Well,
There. Well, I'm visible now.
you lit a torch and threw it down the hallway.
There we go.
Retcon.
I have a shit ton of torches in my inventory I haven't used for anything. I'll just say I'm out of torches now.
Exactly, and we'll say that your torch you threw down this hallway is right about where you are now. Okay,
Okay.
this lizard folk's turn. This one is going to go towards Mao and do a whip. It misses. It's not going to go really much further because there's like a brazier in the way, so it's going to just stay a healthy 5 feet away from Mao. Now it's your turn. You can see from the hallway ahead of you there are a lot of people that appear to be like just imprisoned here. They look to be mostly human, and they're all just wearing rags and wielding mining equipment.
And they're all trying to probably just avoid any sort of conflict kind of thing.
Seems that way.
Huh.
They're
Well,
questioning the strange disturbance that's happening here, and they're kind of like shocked and talking to each other in hushed whispers.
I'm getting all the whips from them, so let's kill these guys.
Sure.
Aiming for the one that's further away.
Okay, you prop up Cinder Smite. The first lizard folk dodges out of the way, but you weren't aiming for them, and promptly crit the other guy in the head. So that's, I think... So, max damage. What is max damage for this? 11 and 12. That is 23. Okay, he's bloodied.
Cool. Cool. Bonus action, disengage.
Alright. Start rushing up to the north. There is a pillar there, just a wooden beam holding up the ceiling. So you have cover from that.
Yeah, I would like to use the pillar.
Sure. This lizard folk is done looking for people. It's gonna go over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It rushes from around the corner and promptly moves within 5 feet of the Spirit Guardian. Is that a spell attack to deal the 20 damage? Or is it a save? I don't remember.
It's just a save that's going to require
Dex?
Dex. And just
It fails. It takes 20, right?
yep.
Okay, it is almost dead. It lobs off one of its arms and it shrieks in pain. That's the end of its turn. This guy just sees what happened and sees the cave-in happening up ahead, and it just drags its friend like out of here. What is the range on the Spirit Guardian? Is it like 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, this guy doesn't realize the range very well, and he needs to make a dex save.
Yay.
And fails that. He is
All right.
also almost dead. And he drags his friend out and away from the thing. They begin
Huzzah.
shouting orders at each other, trying to find a new way around the sudden cave-in that has happened here. There's a little teeny space there to get by, but it would probably take a small creature to squeeze through that. So I'm going to start removing some of these guys from the initiative, I think, as they come up. This guy's also blocked off. Amon, it is your turn.
All right. Well, just keep on walking, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. All right. And then I don't see anyone, so I'm just gonna keep on running through.
All right.
Oh no! I see people now.
You do. They are chasing someone down the hallway. You see one guy is just, his head is like half on fire, and he's like patting it out and angrily growling up the hallway to the north.
Who's the one that's the head on fire?
This guy.
Okay.
If you
yeah.
can't see his hit points, he has half.
Okay.
Bloodied.
That's it for me. I basically done all the actions I could.
Oh, sure. I thought you were asking for a reason. Okay, let's get rid of this guy because he's trapped. Okay, it's this guy's
No,
turn.
I just wasn't present when things were happening, so I didn't see.
That's fine. Okay, this guy. Does he even notice or care about Namon? Probably not. He's gonna just keep going after Mao. 1, 2. Yeah, he can get to Mao. So let's, well, we'll approach with a whip and miss. Lunge in with the shield. Miss. And then it's his turn. Let's get this guy out of the initiative and this guy out of the initiative. Zumosu, it's your turn.
So I see them go. Can Dust Flicker even fit through this hallway?
They can squeeze through this, yeah.
So we would just like say maybe a little extra movement to careful. First, make it over there to see what I see.
Sure. You see
Oh, hey, a guy.
a lizard folk, and the presence of a horse does alert this other dude, who turns towards Amon and Zumasu and scowls.
Oh, hey. I just took him on. I'm guessing mounted that. I see the flame on him. I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
Is it just the one guy there I see? Well, actually, I can.
Well, you see another dude, but he doesn't look like a threat.
Could I shoot an Eldritch Blast? Does he have chains or anything?
Yeah, his legs seem to be chained together. It looks like he has wearing nothing but rags, and he's got like a pickaxe in his hand. He's kind of like backing up and away from the situation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the lizard guy. Try to finish him off.
Okay. You launch 3 Eldritch Blasts. I believe all 3 of those hit. They do.
I don't think he'll be able to survive because of the invocation.
Well, this guy has more hit points than the 20 hit point dude.
Okay. He got 11 damage, actually. It wasn't that great for one.
Yeah, because we're ignoring
wait.
the radiant.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Remember, it's actually the reverse. Never mind. He got 34 damage.
Okay, that's a lot more. I was
That's
trying to
a
do
lot
math,
more.
but I was like not doing it. Okay, that is enough to kill him. He goes down.
Pew, pew, pew.
Several
I don't think
eldritch blasts of light surge forth from your sword, and in a flash of radiance, there is nothing but a smoldering lizard folk left on the ground.
Yell to the guy. Is there a way out of here?
The lizard folk is dead. If you want to
No,
yell to the other guy, then
I'm yelling to the slave.
okay. He.
Prisoners with jobs.
Yeah, I don't like that S word.
I didn't say that. All I asked him was, "Is there a way out of here?"
Yeah. The prisoner that has been forced into indentured servitude looks up to you and just says, "What do you want? What do you want?
We're trying to leave.
There's no way out of here. The place is infested with dragons. They'll kill you if they find you."
Great. Well, we're gonna just. What's down this way?
I can't see where you're pinging.
Well, just the way that Mao went.
Oh.
So I'll point in that direction.
There's a way up to the 2nd level.
Well, good luck to you.
He just kind of nods to you.
Okay, you gonna say good luck to this guy?
He like nods to you and just like kind of creeps back down the hallway to try and get out of the situation.
That's
Okay.
it. That's all I got.
Boom
I don't got
crash.
knock or nothing. I can't undo shackles, and if I could, then they'd probably get killed by the people for trying to escape.
Yep. Okay. Well, can I like nudge my way through the blockade of bodies in
Sure.
this hallway?
It's just
Okay.
like a 5-foot decrease.
Okay. So I guess I'm able to sort of get here. Oh dear. Okay. So I can see that lizard folk that's sort of engaging Mao, so I'm gonna finally attack somebody.
I can see what's happening.
So Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, all 3 of those hit.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, that is 21 damage. Yeah.
Mhm.
This guy takes 21 damage. He's almost bloodied, and then he is knocked 30 feet away, I believe. he slams into the wall, knocking into several other prisoners with jobs who are also knocked prone.
Okay, and that's my
Okay.
turn. That's it.
That guy's dead. Now, it's your turn. There is another slave, like, cowering near you.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Just gonna see if I can shoot at the lizard people. I'll peek out. And he's dead. So. Oh no, he moved.
Yeah, this guy was pushed by an eldritch blast that went
Yeah.
past you.
Just
It was
lean up
kind of
against the
recognizable.
pole. Yeah, and I'll just shoot at him.
When you were asking like is there a way out, I was just picturing the scene from the blast from the Gone from the Blast webcomic, where it's like, guys, I found the way out. And he takes a rifle and blows his brain out. And he's like, oh, wow, that was dark.
Okay, a 13 does not hit. The lizard folk has a shield that is able to block it.
Bastard. Move to the other side of the pole and hide. Fuck you.
Okay. At this point, another lizard folk is alerted to the north. I didn't even see him there, but it's there. It's gonna go after Amon, it looks like. Okay. So you duck behind the pole. Oh. That guy is cut off. Okay, Amon, it is your turn.
Well, I guess it's the only way to go is to go north. Are we on an incline upward at least if we go north?
We're
We're not going down, are we?
There's a slight incline, but it's very slight. Most of the floor is pretty level here.
Up or down?
Incline up towards that
Okay.
direction.
Okay.
It's very slight, though. Generally, flat.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep on running.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
You see another lizard folk that I just added to the initiative, and conveniently, he's going next. Anything else for your turn?
Since you mentioned that, I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action to go into evasive mode.
Okay, dodge action with a key point. You see the swamp-toothed lizard folk, and you just start jumping and dodging and dipping and diving and all that stuff in your 5-foot square as appropriate. This guy sees that as a affront and decides to attack. He's going to come in with his club and hits
Oh,
for
God.
4 bludgeoning damage, because apparently dodging does not matter to him. Then he's going to whip around with his teeth and try and grab onto your leg. Does a
Well,
15
with-
hit?
That misses, thankfully.
Okay, then that one misses, and you're able to just kind of kick him away in the jaw. He ends his turn. This guy gets up and hisses at the slaves near him, "Get back to work, or you'll be next!" And then he's going to run after Mao. He's going
that's
to
fighting.
spike shield. Well, he has a beef with Mao. And 22
That's
is
fair.
going to hit for 9 piercing,
Uncanny dodge.
for 5 piercing. He's then going to
Nice.
duck around the pillar and kind of like whip around it with his kind of longish neck and try to bite you as well. And misses. It's nothing but the pillar itself. But he at least has some cover from any further eldritch blasts. Zumosu, it's your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna keep on going the way people's was going.
Wow, way to give in to peer pressure.
I need to pull out the ruler. Here I can get pretty close to them, move if I can finish it off. If I shoot this guy, does this count as shooting into cover?
Yep.
Or do I have a
Partial.
good enough
It's partial
partial
cover.
cover? Meh! I'll shoot into it. So more Eldritch Blasts. Pew pew.
His AC is 17 with the cover. That's at least 1 hit. 2 hits.
Sweet.
No, the radiant damage, that's 12.
25 damage.
Right, 25. Which is more than his HP. He's blasted with solar energy, and he goes down.
Oh, hey, Mao.
Mm.
I can pretty much just get up to here with the rest of my movement. Talking to free action. I was told this leads to the upper levels. What's up there? Guild of the slaves, or to the indentured servants, to the forced laborers.
It leads to the. It leads to
Unpaid
the.
interns.
Oh, that's too real,
shit.
dude.
Too real.
Damn it.
It leads to the upper mines. The lizard folk just kind of hisses at them and silences them, snapping his whip to punctuate. Anything else, Imosu?
I used my action. Yeah, that's it. That's what I used his movement.
Boom Crash. 'Tis you.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's where I'm going. So here. And I see a lizard folk attacking him on. Can I hit him?
You certainly can try. He just
Without
has cover with Amon.
Okay. Does that count as partial cover?
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
shooting into combat, essentially.
Oh dear. Not great.
Not ideal, but if you get, as long as you get above 17 and below 15, you won't hit him.
None of them.
Right. So
I
the
got 10, 15, 15 because
Yeah,
I
the
rolled a natural
15s,
one.
the 15s would have hit him, and would have hit the lizard folk, but instead they're hitting the cover, which is Amon. So roll
Oh,
for 2
damn it.
damages.
Wait,
Oh,
my
sorry.
AC is higher than that.
Yeah, but that hits the cover, quote unquote. So I guess you can roll 2 attacks against Amon.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
god damn it! Are you serious?
All right. Actually,
I'm so sorry.
He does like a fancy backflip while he's dodging the lizard folk, and is instead like propelled over the lizard folk and into the wall, taking 25 damage.
God damn it. I fucking, like, my Eldritch Blast damage is not that great, so... Oh, damn it. I'm so sorry.
well, at least I don't
I'm
get
so
knocked down.
Yep,
Ugh.
you're just knocked into the wall. Alright, Mao, it's your turn. Amon is no longer providing cover to that creature, but Duskflicker is.
Well,
Could she just sneak around and then shoot it? Would that still allow her to do some sneak attack? Like,
I
she
mean,
just, like if you just literally moved over here and then fired.
Yeah, you can just move and fire.
or move over here behind this ledge and hide, then fire.
Yeah.
I mean,
do
you're
that.
already hidden.
You can do a lot of things. I was just telling you what your current situation was. Okay, yeah, you duck behind the rock. That's totally fine. They can't beat that. Jump out and you hit the lizard folk. Or
Whip.
there's also some sneak attack damage that needs to be done. Okay, that is total
49.
9. Thank you. That is more than their hit points. They go down. Falls over dead.
Nice.
All right. From here on out, doesn't look like there are any other hostiles nearby. So I'm going to turn off the repetitive combat music
Mm-hmm.
and turn on the
Check the
repetitive
bodies.
desert music. Okay. Sure. You start checking the bodies.
Question:
Mao, sure.
Is this rising up or is it a flat?
There are some wooden beams like jutting into the ground that seem to have been placed there like stairs, and the ground rises steeply in that corridor.
All right.
Mao, you can investigate the lizard folk if you wish. That's going to be an investigation check as well as an insight check. The rest of the slaves, they're kind of like cheering quietly, like yeah, got him. One of them sees him on and like helps you to your feet, like from the blast from your ally, and says, "If you are to survive in here, you need to hide from those dragons. We have a passage if you wish to use it. It might throw them off your trail."
Or we can kill them. We could just kill them.
if you think you're powerful enough, but we are all stuck in here. They've captured both Nidonians and Connautans just from the Scablands, and they've put us to work in these crystal mines. We're all exhausted.
Yeah. We're sick and tired too of these dragons.
Yeah, I could find who's the dragon in charge, and where do they live?
Hey guys, we need to make a decision quick because we only have 18 more seconds before the other dragon unbanish itself.
He has to go through a wall anyway.
I'm also checking in bodies, and then we'll probably move quickly with you.
I guess I would just continue with the conversation. So, so nobody knows the exact way out. Who's in charge? Who's the highest on the totem pole?
If you're looking for who's in charge, it's, well, what was their name? How do you pronounce it? Malukatrak. In your tongue, the Glassblower. He's a blue dragon, an ancient one.
I'm climbing up the stairs.
That's fine. I'm gonna resolve this. He's an ancient dragon. He resides in the old bandit hall, somewhere far to the south of here. But they have another one, Rai Tokage, a lizard folk that has some of the dragon's blood within them. He seems to have joined them from the other lizard folk servants here. Mao, your investigation doesn't yield too much on the lizard folk, just a few petty copper coins, just like 10 coppers. But another thing points out to you with your insight check is that they have a unique symbol on their shield, and you think you've seen it before. Specifically, you think you've seen it a long time ago. There was another group of lizard folk that bore this symbol that you personally dealt with your old friend Menodamu.
Menodamu.
This is his old tribe.
Well, time to murder them.
Whoops. Too bad, so sad. Shouldn't have died.
I don't know anything about this because I wasn't there.
I just make like a quick to like boom crash to get her attention and just like, hey, this is Menodamu's tribe.
Boom Crash sort of does the whole like, well, what you gonna do? We already murdered a bunch of them.
Also, looking back at you with shrug. I don't know, just saying. Maybe. Nah, you just kill him.
Some of the other
So
people like start kind of surrounding you guys while Amon is walking off to the
Oh,
north.
personal space.
I am running off because like as I said, I only got 8. At this stage, it's about to expire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna tell them we were adventurers, we're trying to get out of here. We'll steer clear of an ancient dragon, or I guess we'll try and fight it if it comes down to that. Maybe something good will come out of this, but we gotta go.
Well, if you do intend to fight the dragon, another person comes up to you. Yes, we've been hoping for something like this to happen. Didn't know it's going to be today. We have been stockpiling, another one says. You must... Well, if you truly intend to defeat these dragons, I recommend that you take our passage over here to the east. And one of them goes over to a large flat stone and kind of like shoves it aside a little with the help of one of the others. It reveals a passageway into another area where you see a bandit or thug or something just kind of like whittling something, and they suddenly like upstart. What's going on? There's intruders, but they might be able to help. Quickly, before they find you. Zumasu, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'd be able to get this immediately from Savia. Is it big enough for my horse?
It can be. You just need to push it the entire way. Also, Roll20 is being a stupid idiot and is not loading very well right now. I tried to go to the next page, which is the second story, and now it's in a perpetual loading state. So this is great.
Chunky.
I want to just do an insight check to make sure that everybody's, not influenced them. Well, actually, I'm terrible at that. I probably just trust them anyway because they have no reason to lie. I'd like to go down then, so I'm gonna yell back up to the boom crash and everyone. Guys, we're not sure if that's the exit, but these guys have a place to hide.
We want to get out, so I'm still climbing up.
We're not going to be able to find an exit, and we might be better off just to hide and kind of get a better bearings on stuff.
I
Boom
don't-
crash, Mal, what do you say?
Secret tunnels are cool, but
Secret tunnels, allies.
I'm climbing up because
I want to get the fuck out of here. There are dragons. There are a lot of dragons here.
Yep,
small
Okay.
spaces are also
we've-
hard for dragons to get to.
that's kind of the point too.
But they have breath weapons. Did you guys not forget about the breath weapons?
Yeah, I remember them.
Their breath weapons carved this entire lair. Sometimes it unveils something in the stone, that's why they have us mining it. But all of the glass, it's blasted sand from their lightning strikes.
Cool.
All right. I think we're going to take our chances for now. Thanks for the help so far.
I'm sorry. We need to. It's more important to us to get away rather than bide our time, because we've tried the bide our time tactic and it hasn't necessarily helped. It's just created more difficulties. So thank you.
All right,
Good
we'll try
luck.
to cover you, but if you ever need some arrows of dragon slaying, we have them. Just seek us out. And he closes the gate once more.
Jesus
And-
Christ, he could have opened up with the arrows of dragon slaying instead of going like, it's depending on what you might want to do.
Mal's
He
making
wasn't
a
really
disgruntled
sure
face.
if we would be helped or anything.
Why
for
didn't you
one.
open with that?
I was trying to be putting it on the down low. I've had to keep quiet about it for so long.
I'll go get them. Keep moving on. I'll go grab them. Gimme.
So we are going in the secret.
No, I
hall.
just want the things. You guys can move on ahead, and I'll run up and catch up. with you.
The woman like holds
You're
her hands up
making
at
it
you
sound
like,
like
I don't
that.
have them on me. They're through this passage, one of them says, and then
Fuck off.
points off in this way.
Do we gimme or no gimme?
I don't think there's time to give me. I think we gotta go.
I'm climbing up. Like no matter
No.
what happens, I'm climbing up.
I understand that. It takes me a while to load the page, so I'm kind of like hesitant to go over there until like we're certain.
Okay,
We've actually
Yeah.
decided, yeah.
Mhm.
And I
No.
mean,
I follow.
it's like the extra damage is super nice, but also
Time.
we're not guaranteed to even run into this thing.
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh,
don't know
oh.
that.
Yes, we'll railroad it in.
Yeah,
We are in a
unless we're
dungeon.
railroaded, yeah.
You guys
We
can
are
do
in
what
a
you want.
dungeon.
You're ignoring several of paths, so it's up to you guys. Okay,
Up.
going up.
Up.
Then
go.
I will try to load this new map.
While we're
Uh,
going up, I go to Amon. Amon, do you know how to wield a greatsword?
No.
Shit.
God damn it. I turned to Boom Crash. You probably can't. Wow, you wouldn't happen to be skilled in martial weapons.
No.
I have the Dragon Slaying Greatsword still.
Then just pick it up and use it.
I'd have to put down my shield. My plus
Oh
2 shield.
no.
Yeah, I was just like, oh no, my AC of 22 becomes a 20.
Just don't get hit.
No, it'd become a 19.
Oh, boo fucking
You
who. Shut the hell up.
poor-
Let's just go.
I just got to 18.
Poor thing. Okay.
I'm still at 16, so boo. Let's
Oh, by
go.
the way, I can't see anything, so I'm gonna reload.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll swap out for the Dragon Slaying Greatsword.
This is where you guys should be.
Okay, so we went all the way up to the top of the mines.
Yep, this was the way up.
How do I unequip my shield?
I mean, just to calculate 2 armor AC less. It's not that hard.
Or you can, if you added it into
If there's
your
a
equipment,
checkbox,
you
you
can
can uncheck
checkbox
it.
it. Yeah, remember how that's how I messed up my armor one time?
Remember how it messed up your armor last time and I had to uncheck it because you had 2 sets of plate armor checked off and your AC was like 42?
What?
I noticed it on your character sheet, so I thought I'd fix it for you.
Anyway, mine's not loading up, so I'm just gonna look at Twitch to see what's going on for
Cool.
now.
I'll try and drag in another one just in case, but keep in
Mine's
mind
loaded.
it does take a while to load.
Okay, now I see it. Everything. Oh, damn
So
it. Okay,
it was
okay,
just
I
the
can-
case that I needed to drag in a new one. Is anybody else having a problem seeing? Because I can just drag in a new one for each of you.
All good.
I'm
All
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head up these stairs, and you see a similar situation. There are some mine carts on rails, several more slaves here. These ones look to be Connaughton, while the other ones just downstairs seem to be Nudonian. There is another lizard folk here nearby, a minecart perusing all of their goods and whatnot, and of course sees intruders enter. So it's time for combat. We're gonna give Amon and the lizard folk one extra turn since they were going up.
First.
Let's select everybody. Yeah, that should be everybody that might enter combat. Okay. Cool, well, that's fine.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. It's fine. This guy's the first one to see you, and takes out their whip and shield and starts rushing past
Oh,
these
it's got
guys.
reach.
Yep. And he's gonna whip. And we're gonna
Yep, that'll hit.
enter combat again. Okay, that hits for 7 slashing damage as he whips you. He then shouts at one of the, well, all of the slaves and says, "Kill the intruders!" in common. They reluctantly pick up their pickaxes and start swinging. The one nearest to Amon is going to attack. What is their normal attack bonus? Okay, they're not wielding their appropriate weapons, but I'll just say they're swinging this with disadvantage. So that's going to be 3 slashing damage, I'll say.
To me?
Yep.
Alright.
Mao, it is your turn.
Oh, wait, did I...
Oh,
Oh, wait.
we're still going through the initiative. So Amon, it is your turn because I'm giving you an extra turn.
Yep. Okay. In that case, I think... Well, at this stage, I'm just going to cast Death Ward on myself because I'm not feeling confident. And that's it for now. Alright, now we can officially start this game.
Okay. A kobold from the south seems to have taken notice. It was talking to a lizard folk nearby, and they're going to rush in. No, I don't know why I grabbed both of them. This guy's gonna hop into this little minecart thing. Oh, why is it chugging so hard? Okay, well, he hops into here, and he's going to sling at Amon. 15 does not hit you, right?
No, it does not.
Okay, then he's done. Now this lizard folk, another one bearing the sigil of Swamp Tooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to huck a javelin with cover at Amon. It does get past his ally and hits you, Amon, for 6 piercing.
Alright, this is starting to annoy me.
Now, you get up there, just behind Amon, and see that more lizard folk are up here, ordering the slaves around.
I would like to hide first.
Sure, where would you like to hide?
Behind the horse?
I'm gonna say he's not there yet.
That's fair. Then, can I use this wall for cover?
Sure, that's fine.
And I can target one of the 2 at the bottom.
Ping which one you're targeting. That one's probably gonna have cover from this, unless you
Well, I'm
get further
hiding,
out.
and then
Oh,
I'd step out to get him.
okay. Alright, you leap out from hiding, and that does hit. So that is 35, 40, It's more than 45. This guy dies.
I step back into the shadows. I end my turn.
Okay. This guy is near Amon. He's going to whip again. Misses. So he's going to lunge in. Well, no, he's going to back up, I think. He's going to back up and order another one of the servants to attack Amon. This guy's going to rush over and swing his axe for just 9 slashing.
Okay, everyone needs to die then.
We don't got time for that.
No,
Kill
no, I can kill everyone in one go.
That's just kill the lizard folk. Stop using your big ass skills for unnecessary casualties.
Amon, it is your turn.
All right. All right, I'm gonna do the divine word. I'm gonna cast divine word, which should catch everyone, and basically, depending on the hit point level, it's going to cause different effects. So, anyone with 20 hit points or fewer is killed. Everyone needs to make everyone that's not in our party needs to make a charisma save.
Okay. Actually, it would be quicker if I went into their character sheet to do this. Zoom out, thank you. So when you say everybody, how big of an area is this? Amon.
Here, then it catch 30 feet.
30-foot radius?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do 4, 5. Please. You said it was charisma, right?
Yep. So they all failed.
Okay, and I will do the Swamp Tooth Lizard Folk, which is just one of him. And he
Okay.
failed. I think the Kobold might be out of a 30-foot range. Yeah, he
Yep.
is. Okay.
Okay. So 50 hit points or fewer, deafened for 1 minute. 40 hit points or fewer, deafened and blind for 10 minutes. 30 hit points or fewer, blind, deafened, and stunned for 1 hour.
They have 30 or more hit points.
Okay.
This guy has 40 or more.
Okay. So the 40 or 50 hit points or fewer, so the deafened for 1 minute, and then the everyone with 40 hit points or fewer is deafened and blinded for 10 minutes.
Okay. Deafened and blinded. Okay, I'll just use this one goon to record their
Represent.
rest of them. Okay. So you utter a divine word from beyond, invoking the divine rights of Nerul, and this word that was not meant to be heard, you protect your allies from it, but everybody else grasps at their ear orifices, and several are also blinded by the sudden utterance of this mere divine celestial word. Many are like convulsing and screaming in pain, but they're otherwise undamaged for now.
They can't hear any more commands, at least.
What? Alright, I'm on.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go to here. That's the end of it.
Alright, you rush over to where a kobold is in a pile of rocks and pebbles inside of a mining cart. Alright, that guy hears the commotion going on, so he's gonna head over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna need to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he sees him on, but he can't really do anything about it. This guy. 1, 2, 3. This guy's gonna come in and try to whip him on. He misses.
Yay.
So he's gonna like just kind of kick at him on and try and bite him as he kind of
Okay.
leaps over this mining cart here. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Boom Crash. It is your turn.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't go fully into the room, but I'll move up a little bit. And I'll just do this guy. I feel bad for nuking him on, so I'm not going to do that again. And just Eldritch Blast 3 times on this dude.
Okay.
God damn it. I'm
The
rolling
15
this
hits.
Except if I'm attacking him on, then apparently I hit, like, fucking hammer.
Well,
but
you really want to
just-
hit him on. These are Menadom's
Yeah.
friends.
Apparently.
Just imagine that everyone is Amon, and then you'll be able to get really good hits.
Imagine they're all in their
God damn
underwear.
it.
Alright. That one
might
is
be a
blasted 10
terrifying
feet
reality.
away. The other Kanatans are, like, reeling from the divine word and whatnot. Anything else?
Okay, no, that's it. That's all I got.
This guy doesn't need to go. Yeah. Okay, Zumosu and Dust Flicker, as usual, at the bottom of the initiative.
I have no dexterity. I get over here. That lizard guy's still standing?
What guy? This guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
he was blasted away, but he's still standing.
You know what? It's a first level spell. I'm gonna cast Hex on him just so I can do extra damage. Just click that to make it go. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him because that's 3 chances to also hit him with Hex damage.
It's starting to get a little hard to hear you, by the way.
Sorry, I Hex him so if I hit him with Eldritch Blast, it does a bunch of damage.
Okay.
And it's athletics, he's gonna have disadvantage on skill check. Why? If that even is relevant.
You get 2 right away, huh?
So does all of that hit?
Yep.
I'm. Oh shit! Roll 20 just crashed out. So it'd be a plus T6 to all of those hits, plus all the normal damage, plus the charisma. So it's going to be a lot of damage. If once roll 20 loads, unless you can roll the damage for me.
Yeah, I can roll it for you. I was just reading over the spell.
Yeah, basically it's like Hunter's Mark, but Warlock.
Okay, you deal an extra 8 damage, and then I'll roll for these Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, it's per hit. Per hit. That's why it's good with Warlock.
Yes. So we're just doing the force damage. That's 28, 38, 39, 39 damage, I believe. Yeah, that's more than his hit points. Not by much, but it is more than his hit points. So your Eldritch Blasts slam into the glowing swamp tooth lizard folk that you have cursed with Vara's compassion. And through her compassion, this dude is reduced to 0 hit points and dies.
Pay your interns. That's all I can do.
You can move
I
the
still have...
you can move the hex to somebody else since it dropped to 0 hit points.
I thought I can only do that as a bonus action.
Oh, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature.
Yeah.
Got it.
I basically I'm holding on to the concentration of the spell and can move it, but right now
concentration
I'll just
up to
put this
an
little. Yeah. That's why I was like I can spare the spell slot on Hex. It'll just move to targets.
Okay. Now this kobold is gonna pop out of this mining cart and disengage. It rushes over this way down to the south and moves a stone out of the way and creeps down into a tunnel. It's gonna not be able to move the stone back until its next turn because it's already interacted with it. But otherwise, it moved down into this hidden tunnel. Okay, that guy is down. Mao, it's your turn.
Well, I guess technically I can hide again since I'm here, and then pop out.
Right. You are definitely hidden. Okay, go ahead. There's nothing interfering with you. Sight-wise, at least. So that's going to be a lot of damage.
43.
43, you said?
I did. 43.
Okay, then he's not dead. But it makes the math easier,
that's-
thank you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he takes a brutal blow to the back as he's trying to engage with Amon. And he is on his last leg. Good for you. Anything else?
just a big sigh of disappointment, and I'll just keep moving through. All right, I think that's my movement speed. In my turn.
Okay, this guy's dead. Amon, it is your turn.
All right, fist. Ah, fist never works. Second fist. Bonus action fist. Ah.
This never works. Yeah, you're
Alright.
just battering into his shield, which is cracking under the strain, but is holding.
Alright, someone else go.
Gladly.
Your first 2 extra special magical damage, right?
They do when they
Well,
hit.
yeah, when they hit, D6.
I just meant for later when it comes to dragon eat bullshit if we have to punch a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this guy's gonna
We
head
will
over
punch a
here.
dragon.
We'll head a bit to the south here as well, so we can javelin Amon
What
and
did I
miss.
do? I did nothing.
And then
You
I'll take
kind
out
of
the
made
whip.
everybody deafened.
And you're the only one he could see. For now. The whip does hit for 4 slashing.
Ah, man, I'm not liking being whipped.
You're not into it?
It's this guy's
No.
turn. This guy is going to disengage now that he's taking a bunch of damage. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's gonna duck into this corner here. 5, 6. It's like on the bridge there. Okay. We'll just stay there for now. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Ah, sigh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And gonna try and hit this dude.
Okay.
1, 2,
Summon
3.
your shadows to fling. 2 of them hit. One of them veers off into the glass tunnels ahead. Deals 18 damage and he is blasted 20 feet away. He is almost bloodied.
Okay. Something tells me that the Glassblower is where dragons be, so we'll figure out where to go. Anyway, that's my turn. I'm done.
Sumasu, it is your turn.
I need to move forward for the... One second. Okay, more turns.
That's very difficult terrain for Dusk Flicker, I'd venture. 'Cause
Probably
there's a
this
lot of
is the
stuff in the
maximum.
way.
So this is probably the extent I could move.
Okay.
Which one looks more bloodied?
Well,
The things are kind of covered each other.
this guy is not as bloodied. This guy is like intentionally ducking in here for cover. So he will
So
have
does he
cover. Yeah. This guy, not
Okay.
so much. He was flung here unnaturally by Boom Crash.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark this one, or Hunter's Mark Hex this one again.
I like how
if
you're
that ever
doing
matters.
that when you do have Hunter's Mark as a Grey Guard Paladin.
Hunter's Mark is a bad spell most of the time. Hex is slightly better now that I have a ranged multi-attack thing. So Hex here, this guy's just gonna get normal attack, 3 Eldritch Blasts. First one's gonna try and hit the guy in cover. So just a second here. Do I have it as a... I still don't have it as a macro, so I have to go to the spell sheet.
It does not hit the guy in cover. The other one hits the cover as well as you're trying to hit the next one. And the final one collides with the almost bloodied guy.
Okay. And so at least he gets the extra Hex damage.
Yep.
Oh. Well, at least that was max
13
damage.
and then a d6.
Respectable damage for 2 misses.
Yeah, it's almost as much damage as Boom Crash. Okay, so you blasted this guy with your light Eldritch Blast, and now he's getting yin-yang to death. Both darkness and the light. You Kingdom Hearts soapboxes.
I'll take
Right.
it.
Yeah. And that's all.
The Kobold closes up this tunnel, and you don't know what's happening to them. So, remove from the initiative. Mao, it is your turn. Oh, she's running back to her chair.
Sorry. Something stabbing my eye. Only I'm allowed to do the stabbing. I'm gonna run over the body and try to run off to be able to get that lizard folk in my sight.
Sure. Well, right now, Dust Flicker is in your way.
I'm moving around him.
It's slow on my end. Okay. From that viewpoint, I don't think that the dude has cover, but still hits the rock anyway.
Shit. Well, bonus action dash?
Sure. In which
Just to
direction?
keep toward the lizard folk.
Okay. You rush towards the glass tunnel, and now you've engaged them.
Yeah.
Amon, it is your turn. Which is combat tracker
Okay.
doesn't want. There it goes.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna head on down here, and then just try to pull the dead onto that guy.
He's gonna need to make a wisdom save. And fails. So he takes 20 damage and promptly dies. Blech.
Yay.
He didn't have too much to stand on anyway, so he dies slumped in the cover that he was seeking.
Alright, that's the extent of what I can do. Actually, you know what?
Oh. Continue.
No, I can't do it. I didn't prepare for that spell.
Sure.
Can you move further the direction you want to go? I don't know if you had movement left over.
Yeah, like one more.
Okay.
I guess we're going south.
Okay. This lizard folk is going to disengage from Mao and try running away.
Actually, does this look like it's going downhill?
Not really. It's mostly even. Although
Okay.
it's very uneven and
Yes.
rough-hewn, but it's like, well, actually, I'll just leave that to rolls in the future. So, this guy's running down this hallway. He doesn't have much else to do because he had to disengage. This man is dead. Dead, dead, dead. Boom crash. It is your turn.
Okie dokie. So it looks like, are we going down the glass hallway? Like, where are we going?
It looks like
At
they're
least
heading down there.
investigating it.
Well, one escaped. One is escaping through here. So
Yeah, at least take out the guy.
Yeah.
And then we can decide.
Oh, I see him. Okay. That dude. So I'm gonna saddle up and
Right into
Is he
the
almost-
city.
1, 2, 3.
you
Those
better
are
kill
pretty
with this.
good.
You better kill with this, otherwise you gotta push him and make him run away faster.
Alright, 2 of those hit. Roll for damage. Okay,
Respectable.
the second one kills him. He
Oh,
is
thank
Very
God.
good.
blasted 20 feet down the hallway and promptly dies from the bludgeoning, as well as the shadows. Okay,
Okie dokie.
anything else for your turn?
I think I'm just gonna duck back into this hallway right here, so I'm not out front. But yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, I don't know why I asked that, because combat's done.
Mhm.
That is the last of the
Alright.
lizard folk that are up here in this area.
I asked this
Okay.
guy, which direction do these two hallways lead?
And he
Where did
looks
these go?
around, and then he just kind of steels himself. It's a dead end up here. I'm sorry.
What's down to the south?
Dragons.
Dragons.
Our living quarters are downstairs. We have a secret
Wow.
passage. I don't know if anybody told you about it.
I
Yeah.
look to the guys again and kind of like cross my arms.
The secret passage.
Are we gonna go
leads
fight
out.
dragons? I guess.
The
But the
Are
secret
you-
passage was a dead end.
Yeah.
listen,
Alright.
listen here, Paladin. Are you folks fighting dragons, or are you just hiding? Because we can do both. We can hide you, or we can help you fight.
We're trying to get out of here.
I
we
don't
can
mind
hide
fighting.
you. We can hide you for a
If-
time and hopefully throw them off your trail. I saw a kobold escape, so the dragons are probably gonna know you're here.
If anything, we might just bring the fight now before they amass whatever help they have. You said the dragon's quarters are down this way. We might just immediately bring the fight there.
Well, I don't know if you know what you're up against. I only see 4 of you. But there's at least 10 young dragons in here, probably more being hatched. There's two older ones, Uncle Sparks they call one, and the other one's Malukatrak's consort, as it were.
He's the leader, right?
He's the Glassblower, yay.
Guys, are you up for fighting over 10 dragons right now, or do you want to regroup?
Is that a challenge?
I can tell you right now, there's a lot more places to hide down on the first level.
I'm on.
I mean,
You best
These are
hurry.
both
You
shitty
only got a few
options.
minutes before the dragons get wise that you're in the mines.
I mean, we already alerted the kobold. I think if that's not even an exit, that's just quarters. I think we got to go find a hiding space.
okay, I guess we gotta hide because no one keeps on answering our question. How do we get out of here? But
We
I
are- they already
don't think
did.
they know.
They don't know the way out. They've been saying that they only know the ways to the next room, and the only way we're going is to get into more quarters, which might have an exit, but then we'd have to.
all right,
find a way to
I say we
dragons.
hide then because I don't think we are prepared to deal with 10 dragons at a time.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was headed.
Okay.
All right.
If you do
let's
want
go
to,
to the.
if you do want to get out of here, you will have to get past some dragons. But you best regroup and figure out what plan you're gonna take.
We've definitely killed dragons before, but it's
Not
the
10 at a
number
time.
of them.
I don't doubt
Yeah.
it, but you're 4 men. What could you do against 10, 13, 15 dragons?
Hey,
Yeah, not
shut
ideal.
your lips over there. You don't know who we are.
No, I
Alright.
don't, but I'm willing to help. Get down there.
All right, we'll head
Okay.
we talked to somebody earlier. We'll take them up on their offer. I guess for now, just we weren't point them in the wrong direction. Say that whatever, you know the drill.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to make ourselves scarce. You had to kill our slave drivers, didn't you? Not for not being grateful, but now the dragons are gonna be after us. Come on, and then they start leading the blind and deaf folk into the back of the mine.
At least they didn't
What
die.
happened? I don't know. I was just attacking some guy.
That'll teach them.
So we got to go back the way we came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll lead the way.
sure. So everybody stop moving, and I'll initiate a page turn.
We're going back.
I have bad news for you. You're going back. Bye. That was actually pretty quick. For me, anyway.
Yo, we're back. Give me the shit.
Well, we want to find the hiding space. We don't want to fight 10 dragons. To
It's
try
in the
and
same
force
spot.
our way.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were only up there for maybe 30 seconds. Maybe like a minute or two talking to the person. You do hear some noise
Alright.
coming down from the south. It sounds like people speaking Draconic. Including one rather loud voice. The dude that was near the secret passage kind of comes out and goes, "Changed your mind, did you? Quickly. There's not much time. They're looking for you."
Okay.
They heft over the rock, and I will try and get the dynamic lighting here.
You know what? I'm gonna cast comprehend languages on myself so I can hear whatever they're draconically whispering.
Sure. It's kind of echoey in this cavern, but they're coming down. You'll probably have to wait until they get a bit closer to hear what they're actually saying.
That's fine. It lasts an hour.
Okay, so you'll
Hex
wait
is
out here
down.
while everybody else goes through the hole.
No, I'll just go through the hole and then put my ear against the wall.
Okay, you go through the hole.
Fit. Damn it.
Should be able to fit through there.
He did.
I'm on get through there as well. I'm on the dynamic lighting layer.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of Dust Flicker, I'll have go over there, and I'll just kind of chill over here with my ear against the wall to see if I can hear anything interesting.
Okay. You head through, and on the other side, there's a thug that was whittling something on the other side of the door. After the other Nudonians, like, seal up the stone behind you, they just kind of lean back. Look, if you want to hide, find a place. They'll probably know to search here, but they can't really distinguish too many of us. Just, make yourselves a little less noticeable. And, beware of the lizard folk at the post down there, south. Don't make too much noise. Is that a horse?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need to dismiss it. Dust Flicker, now's not a good time. Take care of yourself, and I'm gonna poof it.
But, Master, that's fine. I understand. I will return when you call. They fade in a flash of light.
Yeah, there's no, like, free little corners. Like, there's no empty corners to, like, hide in.
That's fine.
I'm gonna snug over here behind this bandit.
You can...
And I'm also gonna extend my hand out and be like, give me the dragon bolts.
You just hold out your hands to one of them and then, like, give me the dragon bolts. And by the way, you can just treat this as, like, a performance check or a stealth check if you're just trying to, like, blend in with these guys or hide. But generally in these little niches that have been carved out here, it looks like it's been carved out by, like, human hands. There's, like, vague hammocks and, like, pillows and stuff that they're just kind of using to make slapdash little, like, living areas. They have some personal effects, what they could muster, really. But that's about it. Alright, Zumasu, you are listening at the door. Make a perception check with disadvantage, as there is 5 feet of stone between you and the other side. And also they're down the hallway.
This is pure luck, then. Nope.
Yeah, you don't hear anything on the other side of the stone.
Well, my disguise self is I'm just gonna copy their outfits and just go hide in the corner.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll be over here.
The guy that Mao was talking to just says, "Hey, shut up for a bit. Gotta wait till the heat dies down. We got him hidden, alright?" And no sooner does he say that, you guys hear clawed footprints on the ground, coming around the bend. I thought I heard something this way. What are you all doing? Nothing, boss. Just throwing rocks like usual. No tricks. The Glassblower will be most upset. Heads over to where you guys are. I'm gonna need stealth or performance checks, whichever you wish. Advantage for Zumasu since you're disguised.
Good, because that 10 probably wouldn't have cut it.
Okay, I'm gonna use inspiration because holy shit, these rolls are bad.
Yeah,
Also,
that's probably good.
Holy shit, these rolls are worse.
Can I, like, secretly cast greater invisibility on Amon?
That's pretty good.
Well, at this point, the lizard folk has come around the bend, and Boomcrash, you're hidden in a little niche behind the thug. Mao is pretty well hidden behind her corner, and Zumasu is pretty perfectly disguised and passing him off as just one of these other dudes here. These guys are they aren't armed, but they're like wearing normal clothes, it seems. The lizard folk sees Amon, and before Boomcrash can weave her spell, goes up and engages. I haven't seen you around here before. Who are you? Answers.
Is it I'm with the other workers. It's like if you know what do you mean you don't recognize me? I'm with the other workers.
You're wearing more clothes than the laborers. Make a deception check.
Okay. It's like look, and I'm gonna just pull my the robe a little, and my body's all jacked up and shit. It's like I kind of need it.
Nobody wants to look at this.
Fine. Just moves on and just kind of like shoves you out of the way. Not very
I'm getting
violently.
shoved around a lot today.
He just kind of like puts his hand on your chest and like shoves you like a foot away as he continues to stalk around. Kind of like flicks his head into the corners, like the little quarters here, and like sticks his tongue out. Just. And he just moves on. He goes back to the entrance and continues his guard post duty. Alright. That's about that. What do you guys want to do?
Hey, just who's in charge here?
I would love to take a short rest or something so I can regain spells and use hit die.
Sure.
That's fine with me. Could we talk with people while we're taking a short rest?
Yeah, you can definitely talk to people while you're taking a short rest.
Arrows.
And
Gimme.
how is everybody's health looking? Does anybody need some heals before I can use some warlock slots to help with that?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? You're just gonna use hit dice?
Yep.
Mm.
Or just stay right here, right at 69.
Great, nice. You should be able to roll hit die from your character sheet, right?
Yes.
You should be able to. It's the word hit dice if you just roll that. Just gotta do it once for each hit die. I'm gonna refill my water while you guys discuss your tactics and heal yourselves. BRB.
Okay, I do want to talk to whoever's here so we can get as much info as we can. I'd say, if anything, would the best plan be to try and kill the main dragon in charge, or because it doesn't seem like we can get out of here without a minimum taking out the guard post
One
dragon
thing that no
rooms.
one's mentioned is the rider. So
We could ask about that. That
Well,
might be the lizard guy.
do we recognize the person as a lizard? But I guess it was never really disclosed.
They mentioned that Raitu Kage is the lizard folk leader who joined the dragons.
Yeah, so the rider that was on top of the dragon could be the lizard folk leader.
We could ask them if that was if he goes out or whatever, and that could possibly be him.
I am back,
So,
by the way.
so first question we wanted to ask is the rider that we met outside probably Raitu Kage, the lizard folk person?
Okay.
We're gonna describe our interaction with seeing the person riding the dragon, and would that
Sure.
probably be the lizard folk leader or somebody else?
Yeah, one of the thugs near you guys as you guys like kind of intermingle quietly, going between the different cells.
Yeah, staying quiet.
Yeah. You guys managed to pass off yourselves for now, so you guys have at least a short rest in your future. Well, now. So,
Recent future.
yeah. So one of them just says, yeah, that's, he rides the dragons sometimes. He thinks he's one of them. Goddamn psychopath. I don't know what they did to him. They gave him some sort of powers. I think he drank the Glassblower's blood or something. I don't know if that's literal. That's just what the other lizard folk told us. But yeah, he's got some freaky lightning powers now. And blue skin.
I know lizard folk are known for being the most emotionally charged folks, but if their leader fell, would they like stop following the dragons or anything?
Oh no. Yeah, that leader doesn't really lead as much as he thinks he does. The Glassblower's in charge. Yeah, that's just his puppet. He trusts him enough to guard the wormlings, though. Yeah, he's usually in the hatchling area.
Is the hatchling area how we get out?
I wouldn't go that far. Find it that way, it's probably a dead end. They keep it nestled. if you're trying to find a way out, there's like a bandit hall that's like combined with this cave, for lack of a better term. It's far to the south, but it's exposed to the outside. You can find a
Isn't
way
that
out that
where-
way.
Isn't there where Maltratrack was told to have been chilling? The glass
Yeah.
blower guy.
He doesn't really go much inside the caverns. He can't fit, to be honest. But he's either on the upper levels or he's in that hall. You're gonna have to contend with him or sneak around him. But they weren't kidding. We were able to stash some arrows of dragon slaying. An adventurer came through here with a full quiver of them, but didn't make it out. We were able to steal away some of his magic arrows in case we could make a rebellion happen. Is that why you guys are here, or are you guys just passing through?
We're
Yeah,
trying
but-
to escape.
I mean,
We kind of got caught off guard and trapped here.
yeah, we didn't know you guys were here. We don't really care about you. We just want to get out.
Damn it.
I mean, we can kind of use all the help we could get. If it looks like whatever happened, we have to get past the big bad.
I make
Mr.
shrugging
Glassblower.
gesture, and I put my hands out. So, if you want us to help, arrows, gimme.
I know none of y'all are necessarily equipped to handle dragons, but if we could,
I'm gonna
Have-
bonk Mao in the head. It's like
Ow.
ask politely.
Well, one of them, when
Please.
Mao does say that originally, one of them like kind of moves for a second, and then another one just like stops him, says, "Tell you what, we'll give you those arrows if you agree to start this rebellion that we've been waiting for. Yeah, there's plenty of us here that would like to see that dragon taste the glass that he's blowing, but we just don't have enough firepower. You guys, though, look strong. Like you're
We've taken
gotten
down a
magic
couple
and
of
stuff.
dragons.
They've taken
Ancient
down a
dragons,
couple
no
of
big deal,
dragons. They've taken down a couple of dragons. See? We're not giving you those arrows unless you agree to help us.
Yeah,
I
sure.
this is what I was thinking. We can't
Let's
take
collect the
on
rainbow. This will be great.
we can't take on 15 dragons at once, and we can't take 10 dragons in an army. So what we need is for us to be able to get to Malatrax as easily as we can, to face him off while you guys, I don't know, start your rebellion, square off, distract all the other dragons. We can at least take out their head guy and see where we go from there. Does that sound reasonable to y'all?
They kind of like look at each other. So how much of a ruckus did you make as you came in here? We heard a big bang.
We've
Did
killed at
you
least
kill any
50.
of the dragons on your way in?
Unfortunately not. We killed maybe 10
No,
lizard
we try to avoid it. So we banished one. It should be back right now. And yeah, so we didn't know how the situation was around here, so we opted to avoid fighting.
Smart. Well, sucks that you weren't able to kill anybody on your way in here, but if you can send us some sort of signal, we can try and get ourselves organized. We'd have to organize with some of the miners in the other room, probably during a shift change. Don't know when shifts are going to change, though, if the lair's on lockdown.
I asked Boom Crash this because I don't know the definition of message. Is message an action, or does it require time?
It's
Because
an
that
action.
could be an easy. If it's an action, it
Yeah.
could be an easy signal. You just
I mean,
figure.
sending. You mean?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
message is 30-foot radius. 30-foot
Yeah.
range or something.
To which you were familiar, so I need to actually get to know one of these fuckers.
But that'd be the easiest way to set up a signal is when they hear Boom Crash say go, it's all
Mhm.
hands on deck. So
Yeah.
just be friendly with whoever the leader is here.
Yeah. So, which one of you wants to be the point person to coordinate everything? As soon as we start the conflict and start confrontation and want to send the signal, I will send you a magical message.
The one nearest to you,
Tell him.
Boom Crash, the one that was whittling something near the door, gets up
Mhm.
out of their little hashtagged chair, like cobbled together, gets up and says, "Me, I'm Asita.
Okay, nice to meet you, Asita. And I hold out my talons, like, to shake their hand.
Acetaminophen?
That's
I
weird.
assume that's your full name, right?
No. Just Asita.
Okay.
Asita, I'll Grange, if you wanted the family name.
Okay.
Is everybody here for the most part humans, or is it like a combination of a few others, like dwarfs or...
It's
don't know,
mostly
elves?
humans.
Nude?
The ones that are Nudonian seem to be more like they look like they're kind of a combination of most of the territories in Sargon. The Connaughtans are more obvious. They have like a paler skin, and they're mostly from the forests. They got like dark, curly hair, kind of.
So we got a whole smorgasbord people. By the
Yeah.
way, do you guys know what's happening on the outside?
Well, we knew that we were at war, but, well, things change when you're forced to do dragon's labor. Some of
Well,
us
yeah.
have sort of, kind of, you know, just kept with our friends, but, we know what it... We know enough not to kill each other.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, the war was kind of BS anyway. But, okay. So I think we got an understanding. Boom Crash, you and me, we probably should summon our familiars, eh?
Sure.
All
So
right.
we spend 10 minutes summoning our familiars and spend our, what is it, 10 gold?
Yep, 10 gold.
All
I
right.
got my
Alina
money
and
back.
Goose are back. And as promised, I do have a token for it now. Huzzah!
I also turned to the guys. Is it worth me having a mount just for extra body, extra damage sponge? I could summon Dora if we need.
If you bring that horse back, you're not going to be able to sneak past Maluka Track at all, my
That's
friend.
fair.
Yeah, it's maybe...
I'll
I
just
hate to
save the
do
spell
this,
slot.
but save the spell slot. At least for now.
Okay. Mao is pretty sneaky. I can cast invisibility. Alina is invisible. Moving around freely. So how are we gonna keep a Mon stealthy?
We have the portable hole. We could just... And you don't have to waste a spell slot on invisibility. We'll just jump in the hole and do that whole sneaky thing. Mao,
Guess
are
that
you
works
up for
pretty
that?
fine.
I mean, you don't want to get in my hole. That's totally fine.
Oh, could I just cast invisibility on
No,
Mao as well?
phrasing.
You can cast
Nothing.
invisibility at a third level spell, and it'll target 2 people.
Oh, I mean, could I? If we're just doing the portable hole thing, I'm saying, could I just cast it once on Mao and just that'll be that until Mao
Yeah.
attacks? She has it. Because
Yeah.
I have the hour version.
Technically, just need to stay in the portable hole for an hour.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming she'd let us out every few to have a
I mean,
break.
she'd
so-
open the thing for air.
Yes, which needs to be
Right.
laid down onto the ground in a 10-foot radius, and then
Every 10
or
minutes,
10
he
foot,
has to find another spot to hide, essentially.
5-foot radius rather.
Okay, well then, maybe that's not the most
Possible.
efficient, but...
It's good for sticky situations, though.
Oh, it's actually not 10 feet in diameter. For some reason, I thought it was. It's only like 6 feet diameter, so it's kind of just a 5-foot space.
Okay.
My worldview is shattered. I thought it was bigger.
Oh. Oh no, then the hole's we're probably more squished than we thought before. Okay.
It's just the entrance that's more squished. Maybe
yeah,
there's
it's still
it
10
opens
feet
up.
deep, but I guess
Okay.
you guys are kind of stacked on top of each other in there. Or standing instead of sitting.
40.
Yeah, you can all stand next to each other in like a 5-foot square. It's not that hard. It's just like a
Yeah.
episode of Star Trek, and you're just talking to each other and like 3 feet away from each other's face.
You're in the locker room
I mean, 3
showers
inches.
together.
Yeah.
I'm small. We're cuddly. It's all good.
So then, okay, I asked one of them, can we just get maybe a layout map or something of the place? It was the easiest, most direct path to the bandit hall. Because
The caverns change every once in a while, but otherwise it's... I think there's a way into the hall. If you go south out of here and then northeast, like take a left out of here.
Yeah. What's the compass on this place? Like, isn't technically the right is north?
No. Why would it
Oh.
be?
So up is north? Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Just checking.
south, so down and right. Okay. So do we want to do
yeah.
the?
Step away from the mic a bit. You're blowing a lot of air into it.
Sorry about that. I moved it to try and make it louder. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's one of those things because it's like the headset run, right?
Yeah, it was probably too close to my nose.
I would say, yeah, if it's like right next to your nose, it'll help. Or not help.
So are we gonna just do the portable whole thing and have a little mini game every time it's 10 minutes from now to find a place to
Yeah, if you
pop
want.
us out?
Well, bigger question is, what about all the lizard folk guards? Are we killing them along the way? Are we leaving them alive and just trying to sneak past them?
I mean, I assume we're trying to save our resources until we can just fight the guy, right?
I mean,
Guess.
if you can like sneak up and assassinate and kill, like one-shot kill them and still remain undetected, and you have to, fine, but it might
I don't
also
think she
draw
can.
more
Remember
attention.
the last time she only dealt like half their hit points and such?
Oh, then no, never mind. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
They need to be
It's-
like in the
it's gotta be
surprise
tough.
thing in order for it to be like a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb
say-
rules.
I like the idea of I'll cast invisibility on Mal. As long as she don't attack nothing, she should have an easy time finding a spot to let us out. That cool with everybody?
This all works for me.
Take the port.
I cast invisibility.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab you guys together as a group then. Mao, I'm gonna have you go on your own. Oh boy, it's
Where's my
chugging.
arrows?
Hold on. Ugh. Okay, well, now that they kind of see that you guys are more on board, one of them moves a rock aside, and like some other rocks digging into this little hole, pulls out a little quiver. Only has 3 arrows in it, but he hands it to you. They are 3 arrows of dragon slaying, as they tell you.
Nice.
They do an extra 3d8? Or how much
60-10 damage to dragons.
Those are good arrows. I'm also gonna leave Elena out to kind of like float around you, I guess. She's invisible this whole time too. So
So I can't see you. No.
Yeah, you
Not
can't see
really.
her.
I'm just okay, she's just gonna be out. I'm just telling her from my thingy, if something goes awry, make a distraction from now in the other direction type thing. So that's how she's gonna operate.
Okay.
If she immediately pops, it'll be fine because it'll just be in somewhere else. But she's just gonna be there as like a backup, like, oh, I heard something over there, follow that thing.
Okay. You're given your arrows. And I guess that's it.
Yep.
Now, it's on you. What do you want to do? As everybody climbs into the hole, and do not move your characters, I will move them for you. Except
Yes.
Mao. Mao can move her character, because that's important.
Yeah, their directions were to go south and then northeast.
Yeah. They said a left going out of there. Not the left, but your character's
not
left
that.
leaving the hallway.
That's confusing. Wouldn't
So
that make
this
it?
way first, then?
Yeah.
All right, good. No.
Well, just try and imagine if your character's walking in a direction, they will be facing that direction. Then imagine that they have a left and right.
We're
Yeah, so
doing
go
tank
this way and this
controls.
way.
Also, while I'm moving, I'll be stealthing.
Yeah, that's fine. You move out to that direction. There is a lizard folk guarding the exit. Make a stealth check.
With advantage because he's invisible?
Yes, because she is invisible. Need to put a marker thing on you. Yep, you're pretty much undetectable here. You're also blinded for some reason. Turn
Thought that was
off.
invisible.
Okay, you walk up to the lizard folk that doesn't seem to see you,
Stabby stab.
and you take out your
Wait.
scimitar of speed.
Wait, no, don't
Oh,
stab,
'cause
don't
it's
stab,
the-
don't stab. That'll break invisibility.
That's true.
Don't, and we also
greater
weren't sure if that,
invisibility doesn't break.
yes, greater invisibility only lasts a minute though. We don't know how long this will take.
Oh, I thought the lesser one was the one that broke at 1, and greater stayed.
Greater
Alright.
does stay, but greater
Greater
only
stays.
lasts a
They
minute.
didn't cast Greater, because Greater only lasts 1
Ah.
minute.
Okay.
Yes,
Never
we were
mind.
saying
Sorry.
don't assassinate peoples because
I
that'll
leave.
draw attention.
But small weakling.
No, I thought that it was the other one for a shorter period, so I can just murder and run and murder and run.
That would get you maybe like 100, like it would get you a little bit, but it would run out when we're trying to get to a place.
Well, they said left, out of here, and then to the left. And there is a dragon. Cool.
There is. As you round the corner, you see that there is a dragon walking down the hallway. It looks like they are heading up to the north now. It looks like they are
Okay.
actively looking down into crevices nearby.
I'm just gonna follow, but with a good distance.
Okay, make a stealth check. I'll put our portable hole friends over here. Okay, stealth, 34. I will have to roll probably whenever it's a dragon nearby because they have pretty good...
Yeah. I know I have blind sense 10 feet, so I'm also keeping that in mind for dragons if they have something different, so I'm trying to stay at least 20 feet away
Sure.
if I'm actively moving.
Realize this guy's not tied to a character token because it's one of the bad blue dragons. Hold on a second.
He smokes behind the dumpsters.
Yeah, what a jerk.
He doesn't pay his taxes on time.
Okay, cool. Now he's tied to one. Now I can perception. Okay, he does not see you. Yeah, it looks like he is definitely like looking down all of the crevices, trying to find potential intruders. Continues to move and like stops like up here and continues to investigate. Alright. I need another stealth check as you move past him. There is a vague, rough tunnel heading upwards. Yeah, it's like a ramp going up. And that's over...
Mhm.
Looks like there aren't too many other passages here.
Well, I said left, and then north, and then east, so... Looks like we went north, and now we're gonna head east, so... There.
Okay. So... Just roll again for stealth. Oh. Well, that almost got something,
Very
but
close.
not quite. You, like, tap over a rock, like, very softly, and the dragon, like, spins and turns towards that direction. It, like, steps out a little, but it doesn't see you, being invisible, and it goes back to what it's doing.
GTFO!
Right. So you head up in that direction, and that is going to lead me to the next map. We're going to go upstairs again. So stop moving your character. Stop moving your character. I need to copy and paste them.
That was a delay on your end, because I stopped.
There's always a delay on my end. Okay. You get towards the top of the ramp, and you hear something loud and bellowing coming from the top of the ramp. Make a stealth check as you continue your way up there. Ugh. Boy, howdy, I do need a new computer. Oh, everything's
Or you
chugging
can
so
make your
hard.
map smaller.
Well, I think it's also just because I'm moving people with a dynamic lighting layer, so it's
Yeah.
chugging every time I move somebody, because it's adjusting it for your points of view, quote-unquote, as well. Okay, now I'll move you guys over. Well, I will make a perception check. This guy... Okay, fails. Cool. You see a dragon that is facing you. It of course does not see you, being invisible. And it has a grimace over its face. And it is kind of like hovering over a large gaping hole in the ground. And taking a big old dragon shit.
Nice.
It finishes its business after a few moments, and then kind of scrapes its claws on the ground with a, and then it starts walking off down the tunnel.
Weird question. Does it do pellets like owls does, or does it actually do?
You didn't get a
So
good look.
Why do we care?
You're in a hole, so
Have you ever seen a bearded dragon poop? There you go.
Nah, I have not.
no,
It's
it's not on
cloaca.
my. Okay, it's not on my list.
Sorry. Pet store. I know most poop.
Oh
I had to
no.
clean it up.
Well, yeah, there's a hole to the first floor there, but it is just there's a lot of waste down there and a lot of
Yeah.
skeletal bones that you could see just coming out of the offal. Heading
Good
away
thing we
from
didn't run into that on the first floor.
yeah. Heading into the next chamber, you're heading through these glass tunnels, and have you make another stealth check.
Sticking to the walls.
Okay. Well, a natural 20 doesn't mean an automatic success, so that does not succeed. Nice. You hear the dragon going off down the western tunnel. And as you peek around the corner there, you can see that there is a gaping pit with several dragons just kind of like hopping from the second floor to the first floor and vice versa. Several with like pieces of meat in their mouth. This seems to be that sort of feasting area that Boom Crash stumbled onto that one time.
Mm. Well, they said northeast. There's not much of a northeast here now.
You head off to the east, and just to the south of where you are, you can see that there is an opening that leads to a wooden-floored room, just abruptly in this crystal cavern.
I investigate.
Sure.
Not very well, apparently.
Well, it appears that this is a man-made structure. It's the best you can find.
Well,
There-
it has a door. Might as well check it out.
There is, in fact, a door. Yeah, the place looks to be relatively empty. You open up the door, and on the right layer, it leads into a small, narrow hallway up to another door.
Well, no way dragons are here.
You go up to the other door.
I open it.
Okay. This door appears to be locked.
Well, shit.
You're a rogue, aren't you?
Yeah, I was to say, like, oh no, a rogue
Exactly.
locked door.
I don't know
There's
what.
been many times that I've failed and I needed Boom Crash's help.
Right. You're
That
able.
is true. You're kind of bad at
That
that, surprisingly.
You
Okay.
put it all into stealth.
I did.
You open the door.
What the hell is this?
Trying to drag your friends over. Okay. You head into this dark room, and you can see around you there's several crates stacked up in a corner of the room. There's racks that are filled with weapons and armor of varying types, lifted from probably all of their people that they've captured.
Yeah. I think this would be a good breather time as well, just to help reset. And I'll close the door behind me in the other one, but I won't lock it.
Okay. You pull out your friends. Cast friends.
It's been like 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, apparently there's not as much space in there as we thought, so...
Squish.
It starts smelling a little musky after the first two.
Yeah, it's been a while since we have had a bath, so please forgive it. Forgive all of us.
Prestidigitation?
I'm trying, but there's only so much that a cantrip can do.
What is this place? Can I do an investigation while we have a breather?
Look, I went and I followed their directions. I couldn't go very far north, so I just kept going east and I stumbled across this.
I mean, if they work in with bandits, this could make sense of them taking over some sort of establishment. I can't make much else of it, I'm guessing, with an 11.
The door was locked. I have a feeling this is all the shit that was taken from them.
There's a bunch of, like I said, disparate-looking weapons that have been haphazardly placed on rapidly made weapon racks. Though some look like they were betterly made, like more professionally made.
This is the door as well, so it's just these two doors. And
Two doors in the room. Mao is investigating the one to the south. It appears to be locked as well from the inside.
Wait, Amon's a cleric. He doesn't have guidance, right?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm still invisible, technically. Actually, no, it only lasts...
No, it's
No,
still
it
it's
lasts
an
longer,
hour.
yeah.
This is an hour one, and until I get hit with something in great concentration, we're still good.
I can technically do a lot of shit right now. I'm just gonna unlock the door.
Okay, you unlock the door.
Well,
You want us to get back in? You want us to get back in the hole now, so you can keep on exploring?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
thoroughly investigated those weapon racks.
There are
Anybody
crates.
else want to make a try? Cause I did real good.
Investigate the crates. Nope.
I
Must be
can
invisible.
I can check out the crates to maybe see if there's something interesting in the cargo.
The crates start moving their lids of their own accord.
Oh, fug.
Because you guys are invisible, so to everybody else it looks like they're just moving of their own accord.
Animate objects exist in this world as well as glyph of warding.
I didn't want to, like, freak you guys out or anything. It just looks like to everybody else that they're moving, but you're just prying open these crates. You pull them apart, and it looks like there's stacks of, like, arrows in here. It looks like there's what appears to be sets of, like, armor, mostly leather-based armor. Some of it's seen better days, others just looks like it's very old.
Does it look any sort of uniformity to it, like, you know, a patch or something? I guess I'm trying to imply that does this seem like they're funding some sort of bandit operation? Kind of what I'm trying to infer.
Yeah, you're not sure. It looks to vaguely match each other, but it doesn't look like it was made very recently, because it's like covered in dust and whatnot. Boomcrash, you head over to another crate, and you pry this one open, and it comes up pretty easily, as does a few crossbows that kind of like rise out with the lid, and I'm going to need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Okay, not awful.
It's not awful, but it still hits, as you were not expecting them. So you're going to take some damage.
Okay.
Two crossbow bolts fly out as you open the lid, and just land in your side. You take 24 damage.
24 forking short balls. That hurts.
They
It
are
does,
no longer.
doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 crossbows to the chest will do that to somebody. But yeah, they are no longer loaded. It looks like it was trapped though. If anybody tried to open it.
Okay.
Do you want some lay on hands?
I mean,
mean-
I'm usually not the one who's taking hits, so save it for actual combat, but
But sometimes
I'm
it's better
mad
to have
about
the healing
that.
pre-combat. If it's, I'll give you 20 points just so we don't have to, could be important later.
I generally do not get hit very much, so I'd rather
She
save healing
genuinely
spells for...
relishes this opportunity to get hit by something.
I poke you anyway, you get 20 hit points.
Oh, goddamn, fine.
I still have 45 in reserve, plus spells, so we're pretty good.
And it's technically not a spell, so it doesn't end your invisibility. I'm sure you were considering that though.
Yes, that's why I said lay on hands and not using cure wounds, even though I have a lot of first level spells.
All right, is everyone back in the hole? I'm gonna close it up. I can't see you.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alina perches underneath. Wait. Alina's perching underneath your like hood or something, so she can just hide with you. If things get dicey, she's there just to go off in another direction, to distract. So,
Do I feel the weight?
yeah, that's about it.
Next door.
Okay. You head off to the next door. And you go to open it, but it locks. And you try to unlock it, and it doesn't seem to be going, even though it should unlock from this side. Not sure what's going on.
Can I investigate for shit, like I put fucking mirror's gonna be invisible too. Yeah, I'm just gonna look underneath the door. Is there like a crack underneath the door I can try and see to the other side? See if something's blocking the doorway.
Make a perception check. Okay. A 20 or a 20. Nice.
Which would you like?
Oh, because of your reliable talent. I was like, how did it do
Yes.
that? It's because that's an option. So, you look underneath, and there is a slight crack between it and the threshold, and you see 2 draconic clawed feet, blue in color, on the other side of the door. Meanwhile, you also hear something with your perception check. It sounded like something going... And as you turn around, you see that there is a hole in the wall that has opened up over here, and there is a little teeny tiny crossbow bolt like peeking out from it, and it kind of goes towards you on the other side of the door. It's going to try to hit you, although you are invisible, so it has disadvantage. Thankfully. And misses with a 14. It just flies into the doorway as you duck out of the way. The little hole that opened up in the wall then closes shut.
Cobalt.
The feet that you can see from under the door start to move away. Another hole opens up nearby you, and a crossbow bolt like peeks out, and it kind of like tilts side to side. Then it like goes back inside and closes again. I
Okay.
think you hear a lot of footsteps on the other side of the door.
I would like to.
Well, they can obviously see you somehow.
I don't know if they can.
They
I
might
think it's
have
just a
been alerted by the
response.
crossbow.
Yeah, because of the sound that went off. So they think someone's in here. Let's go to the other door on the other side that was locked before, and I would like to knock on it and then move away from it.
The other door that you closed, you knock on it. You can see...
Like,
you
tap,
see...
tap, tap, tap.
Sure. You do so, and both of the holes that had opened earlier open up. One of them, the one on the south end, shoots an arrow towards the door in general, and it misses you. Then both holes close again.
Can I try and open up this door again on this side?
You try. It is still somehow locked from the other side. You can try and pry open the lock with your thieves' tools. Alright. You are just barely able to wedge open one of the tumblers on the other side. You hear quick foot pads just like down the hallway as the door opens.
Yeah, I press myself up against the wall. Are there kobolds standing there?
There are not. Open up the door. There we go. It always likes to wait for everybody to stop moving before it lets me do something. Okay, you open the door.
Wonders of technology.
Wonders of technology. You open the
I
door.
close it and I lock it.
You close it and you lock it. And you see a hallway on the other side, as well as a door immediately opposite.
Try to unlock this one real quick before they return.
Okay. This one, it looks like locks from the inside as well, so you can just unlock it.
Oh, okay, cool. I unlock it and peek through.
Alright, you peek through the door. Through the other side of the door, I'm going to have you make a stealth check, with an advantage, of course.
A lot of
Okay.
doubles.
Peek through the other side of the door, and you see that there is a sort of wooden wrecked balcony of sorts, overlooking a giant bloody mess of a bandit hall. You can see a few kobolds off on this side, as well as a few off in this corner of the room. But the main thing is that there's a giant gaping crystal-like hole in the center of the room, and overlooking it is a brooding, gigantic dragon. It looks very similar to the one that was chasing you down here, but it is just kind of resting. Some of the kobolds are like going up to it and like whispering in its ear before like hurrying off to go do their errands or whatever. There's like a visible aura around this thing. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No fear.
Oh, fuck. I can't help her even if I'm in the bag.
No, being
No.
on another plane of existence is not within 10 feet of her.
Does the Fravashi help her at all?
No, it doesn't have your aura, and you can't use the help action to like do a save. But
I have advantage or proficiency. So
yeah,
it gets
proficiency, and it should already be added. So that's a 20, which does succeed. You're able to resist its frightful presence and steel yourself.
This is a development for Mao, because I think every time we fought a dragon, she's been scared at least once.
Yeah. Shot from afar.
Character growth.
Yay.
Didn't wet
Slippery
pants this
mind.
time. The kobolds nearest to you seem to be, from the looks of it, repairing crossbows. There's a bunch of them in this area. And this is a balcony, too, overlooking all of this. It looks like there are two doors on the far opposite balcony over to the west, as well as one on the balcony... Oh, there's no one on the balcony to the south, but there is a giant gaping hole on the first floor to the south that you can't see. It's over in this direction,
Okay.
if you can see the
And
ping.
this is... Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there's a giant gaping hole that's like dragon-sized. You also see that there is a front door underneath the balcony over this way. And I say front door because it's like a big double door, and it's like barred from the inside.
So this is the bandit hall. This is where we were literally supposed to go.
Seems that
Yay!
this is what they were talking about, yes.
Yeah,
Everyone's
everyone's...
gotta find a place to empty
Yeah.
people without getting
Yeah.
caught.
Let's try and sneak over to the other side where the stairs are.
Sure.
I mean, technically, you could just get out of the hole in the other room.
I'll just bring them in there so they can at least see.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
That's a boss fight room.
Yeah, I think I would probably go back into, like, the armory room then, and I would just, like, let them get out and be like, no, this is your stop. Come on.
As you
Okay.
kind of close the door a little bit, 2 crossbow bolts come flying towards you.
This door?
Yep. You went back into the armory room, you said, right?
Yeah. Freaking magical shit.
Yeah, one flies past your face, and another is a 15? Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. Oh, well, they have disadvantage anyway, so they would get worse than that, if anything. There are 2 kobolds wielding crossbows, and they're just kind of like blindly shooting down where the door was opened. They land past you into the wall as you close the door. You haven't made any violent moves yet, so you're still invisible, but you see the kobolds like looking around, confused. One of them like rushes off this way, and the other one kind of just backs up and is like pointing their crossbow at random points in the room.
I would like to stealthily sneak up behind them.
Sure, make a stealth check. Oh,
That's
only a
fine.
25, that's the lowest you can do. Well, I'll try. I'll try and succeed at this. Okay, well, it looks like they have a -2 to their perception, so I don't think they can physically roll above 18. I don't think they see you.
So, out of curiosity, if I pick up one of them, that's not a harmful action, right? It's not-
If
Will
you
it
wanted
pop
to,
the invisibility?
if you wanted to grab somebody, you need to make a ranged melee attack, and then do a special attack action for the
No.
grapples. So yes, I would
no
consider.
scary poltergeist ghost action to spook out the other one.
No,
It's
I
not
would
greater, I'm
consider.
sorry.
I would consider that to be an offensive act. Touching people without their consent is what breaks the
Can-
invisibility.
All right. Well, can I just like scream in the kobold's ear, try and scare it, and then duck down? Not like loud enough for the other room to hear, but just like a ah.
Sure, you can certainly try to softly scream. Although,
You can just
It's-
blow on the ear. That's
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I want to do like proximity thing, so it's just fucking with this one little one to make it run away.
just, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
See,
just blowing on the ear.
I would have chose to say something disturbing to scare it.
If
like-
I knew Draconic, I would.
It was like, if you watch Jaws backwards, it's about a shark that vomits people out, and they have to open a beach.
If you think about it, people are just meat donuts that food passes through.
Ugh.
Technically, we only have one hole, just like a mug only has one hole.
Damn it.
You shut your mouth. I'm sick of that debate.
Stupid Tauruses.
How many holes does a pant have?
So, what do you want me to roll to blow in this kobold's ear, try and scare it?
I guess an intimidation check. I'll say you have advantage. I'm currently trying to reload Roll20 because it didn't like the
Gotcha.
dynamic lighting when I tried to move your friends.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw them dive across the room, and then I was like, oh, hey, they're gonna be. Nope.
She rolled pretty well. She got
Rolled
a
a-
21.
21 and a 16.
I'll have to take your word for it because it's not letting me back in. Oh, it did, and of course, as soon as it did, I hit refresh. It's like when you go to close an ad and then it puts like another thing in front of it.
Yep.
I think
Here's the X that you need to hit. Oops.
I think it's actually natural because the moment you hit refresh, like it compiles what you already had. So I think there's like an
Probably.
illusion. Yeah.
Well, I wish it would compile what I already had quicker. Okay, well, either way, I can see your intimidation now. You blow into the kobold's ear. It like spins around and shoots haphazardly, trying to shoot at whatever did that, but it is pretty scared. Disadvantage. Okay, yeah, it misses you. Oh, I miss you too. Okay, I can see again, although the dynamic lighting seems to be permanently weird. Oh no, I don't think it's that weird. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you blow in its ear, it shoots, and then it runs over to a barrel and hops inside. Its other ally was looking through like a hole in the wall, and it slides it shut, and then it jumps into the other barrel. They're now like peeking out of the barrel lids with their crossbows, like looking around the room.
Oh my god. All right, now I'll go into the other room, open the door, and just let them out.
Okay.
In the hallway room.
No, in the armory. They're hiding, so at least they're not peeking through the thing.
Okay, cute.
And then I'll just update and be like, yeah, I think we're where we are. There's 2 kobolds on the other side being little shits, and then a giant dragon in the room next to us.
Okay.
right.
Should I send the message to our girl,
Sounds about
Asita?
the right time,
Yeah.
at least.
See if you can mobilize any of the kobolds in that direction, and then I guess we just head through.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll send the message. Be like, we're ready to go in the armory overlooking Glassblower's lair. We're about to engage. Good luck.
I'll get everybody together. We should be able to distract them for a while.
Thank you.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Alrighty.
I guess next.
Yeah.
This is kind of.
What are you guys trying to do?
Well, I was gonna say it's kind of 12, so this probably seems like a good place to maybe just figure out a strategy and then.
Yeah. So you start the revolution, as it were, and then you get yourselves ready, get all your weapons, and get ready to figure out what you're gonna do next time on the Dorkvision stream. Sorry for all the weird technical difficulties. I'm gonna try and make a different map next time. We can probably focus on the battle arena, I guess, next time as well. That'll make things easier, so that I can stop crashing this goddamn thing. And I think a new computer is on my list as well, because mine's like 10 years old now.
It's taken the first few steps into that grave. It was digging it, and now it's stepping in.
It sure has. All right. So, we will see you all next time. If you want to find us, you can watch us every Sunday night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, that's normally on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. Not 100% if we will have it this week, because I might be out of it from recovering from my teeth being removed. Otherwise, if you want some more of me, you can support me on Patreon. I got some bunch of stuff up there. It's at patreon.com/noblecrumpet. You can find my books on DriveThruRPG and some other books on the DM's Guild. So check everything out, and see us next time as we potentially fight a ancient blue dragon. Wish them luck, friends.
Yeah, we need it.
This is not going to be pretty.
All right.
We should be able to figure out some shenanigans.
I'm sure you'll figure out something, as you seem to have shenaniganed most of it so far.
Murder!
Alright, I guess that's it. I'm gonna try and raid people, but I'll stop the stream for now. Because I can do that, right, Allie?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, so anybody that wants to get raided, hang around. Bye!
Bye.